Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Hey, y'all. Happy hump day. Y'all come on in. Be sure to hit the like button and share the video. Non-phone jobs today. Happy hump day, everybody. Hey, Queen Vanita. She says, hey, Carol and Chad family. Hope everyone is doing okay. I liked and shared. Thank you, Queen. If you are just coming in, how y'all doing today? It is hump day. I am here without Tan. As y'all can see, Tan is not in the building tonight. I thought she was going to be on here and I was trying to call her, but unfortunately, she is not here. But y'all come on in, hit the like button. I will be talking about non-phone jobs. If you know somebody looking for a non-phone job, a lot of these you don't need experience. Some you do, some you do not. They are not doing interviews and you can work whenever you want to. Flexible. So if you know somebody, go share the video. Thank you, Vanita. Hey, Kale Bell. She says, good, Carl Tan and chat family. Good evening. Hey, Nikki. Nikki says, hello. Thank you, Knit and Crochet. She says, good evening, everyone. Hey, Queen Better. She says, we live. Hey, Queen Pamela. She says, hi. Hey, my little West Virginia life. They got your name and something else. How are you, Queen? Is it Celestia? She says, hi. Queen Better says, hey, Carl. Hey, Queen. Hey, the known poet. They say peace, family. Hey, La Portia. Hope I said it right, Queen. She says, hey there. I'm new here. Welcome. Hey, see Queen Diva. She says, hey. Hey, Shavana. Shavana says, hello, everyone. I hope all is well with everyone. Hey, Queen Lillian. She says, hey, chat and family. Hey, Tracy. Tracy says, bless you. Thank you. Bless you as well. Queen Marbetta says, I'm good and it's time to exercise. Laugh out loud. Hey. I feel you, Queen. Shavana, you need one? A non-phone, Queen? Lillian says, liked and shared. Thank you. Hey, Leonica. She says, hey, Carl, liked and shared. Thank you. Hey, Autism Mommy. She says, happy Wednesday. Show some love by liking and sharing this video. Thank you, Autism Mommy. Happy Wednesday, Queen. Angelia says, hey, how has anyone got hired? Yep, I've been hired with them. Queen, you are an independent contractor. So that is why you have to pay for the background check. So yes, it is normal if companies do ask. There only are maybe like a handful that I can think of that ask the agents to pay for the background check. Live Ops is one, Quick Take, Next Rep, I believe, Omni, and ACD Direct. There could be others out there, but those are the 5 companies that come to mind. Thank you for liking and sharing. Queen Better says, hey, chat. Hey, Kim. She says, good evening, liked and shared. Thank you. Hey, Janice. Janice says, hello, Carl and everyone. Hello. Hey, Queen Natalie. How are you? She says, good evening, all liked and shared. I have not seen your guy, Natalie. I wonder where he is, Ben. Hey, Raisha. She says, hi, Carl. See, Queen Diva says, I'm a mom of 3. I need help with jobs. I'm also in school for a dual master's. I need all the help I can get. What type of job, Queen? Angelia says, Atlanta, Georgia on the better. Stacy says, hello, Queens. Hey, Stacy. Lillian says, hey, Queen Mo Better. Raisha, girl, you got hired with RWS and you started on a project. All right. Congrats. That's some good news for a Wednesday, huh? Hey, Hustling Helen. She says, hey, Two Chicks family, liked and shared. Thank you. Hey, Gwendolyn. She says, hello to all my good peoples. Queen Better says, hey, Lillian. Natalie says, evening all, liked and shared. Thank you, Queen. Angelia says, thanks for the information. Is it a good company? I think so. They've been around for years. Hey, LB Finest, you got a look at God. She says, hello, everyone. I finally got a project on RWS. You the second person. All right, girl. Congratulations. More good news. Natalie, you said, I know, right? Hadn't seen him. He probably somewhere cooking, baking cupcakes and pies. Ain't no telling. Robin says, hello to everyone. Janet says, I liked and shared. Thank you. Hey, Priscilla. How are you, Queen? She says, good evening, Carolyn, Queens and Kings. I liked and shared. Thank you. Angelia says, they offered a position, but I was hesitant, wanted to make sure. Well, congrats on the offer. That's good news. Congrats. Leonica says, hey, everybody in the chat. Kel Bell says, this is the live I need after over a year with 2 jobs. I just got let go from one yesterday. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Kel Bell. So time to get some eggs, Queen, in the basket. Now, I don't know if you want like a phone side hustle, but Shift Off, Autism Mommy is in here. Shift Off is on fire right now, Queen. I would say maybe get them in the basket, check them out. You never know. They may have a project that you are interested in. The link is in the chat, Queen, if you want to check out Shift Off. They don't do interviews with recruiters. They do have like a one-way interview, one question, work when you want, 30-minute increments. So you might want to check out that company. Hey, Queen Tammy. She says, good evening, everyone. Leonica says, congrats, LB Finest. And she says, hey, Helen. Hey, Autism Mommy. Angelia says, liked and shared. Thanks for the info. Thank you. C Queen says, flexible jobs, non-phone, something I can do over the weekend. I got a 7-month-old. So C Queen Diva, have you looked at any of the videos that I've been dropping, Queen? I dropped one yesterday. It has 14 non-phone. And we've been doing live streams like all last week. Data entry. I did chat jobs today. So we've been dropping the non-phone. So if you've missed any of those videos, Queen, you might want to take a look at the one from yesterday. I posted a company hiring fast, several on that video from yesterday. So Blessed says, hello, I don't see the link for the remote position you advertise. Well, I don't give it out, Queen, at the beginning of the stream. I've only been on here 7 minutes. So you got to wait to the end. I'm so sorry about that. I know people don't like to wait. They want it now, but we don't give it away at the beginning. At the beginning, I like to acknowledge our kings and queens. If anybody has any questions, any good news that they want to share, that is what we do at the beginning. We answer questions and we acknowledge the people that are in here. I don't know if I'm going to say this right. I'm going to say A. A says, hello. Lillian says, hey, Leonica. She says, hey, Lillian. Hey, Teresa. She says, hey, one chick and family. Hey, Pretty Petra. She says, hello, everyone. Hello, Carol. Thank you for all the gems. You all are the best. Thank you. Appreciate that. See, Queen Diva says, I have missed them. Sorry, I just got the ping. Well, stay in the live, Queen, and just when you get a chance, go back and take a look at the one from yesterday. First company on there, I was hired with the company fast. It is non-phone. Teresa says, hey, Leonica. April says, hi, Miss Carol. Hey, Queen April. She says, thank you so much. Congrats to all the people that got their bags secured. You about to have yours secured, Queen. I am the light says, is this chat going to be on the replay? It will, but it takes sometimes YouTube 24 to 48 hours for whatever reason. So you won't be able to see the chat, Queen, right after it's over. You won't be able to see it. Hey, Proud Mimi. She says, hello, Carol, liked and shared. Hey, everyone in the chat. Meeks says, hi, Carol in chat. Hey, Queen Meeks. JK says, good morning, beautiful queen. Good morning. Leonica says, hey, Teresa. Hang on, see Queen Diva. I'm gonna go and get the link and drop it here in the chat. So if you guys missed my video from yesterday, I did post a video. The first company on here I was hired with, it is a non-phone opportunity. So hang on one second. And you don't have to do an interview. So I'm going to drop it here in the chat, but I got to go get it. So take a look at the 15 on here and the first company I was hired with. Autism Mommy says, yes, shift off everybody would be a great option. So y'all be sure to look at shift off. For those of you looking for work when you want, time to stack these opportunities. This is a work when you want company. So let's stack the opportunities, everybody. If you're still looking, check the chat. I'm dropping the links to everything that I'm talking about in the chat. If you are just coming in, hello, how are you? Make sure you hit that like button. We got more laptops to give away. Share the video out. Thank y'all so much. I don't know how many people we have on here because I cannot see the number. But if the likes ain't matching to how many people we got in here, we need for those likes to match. So y'all be sure to hit the like button. It's free and it don't cost you nothing. It don't cost you nothing to share because I'm getting ready to drop this good info. So y'all make sure y'all go and share this out. Now I'm going to talk about a company at the end of the live stream that I was hired with within 24 hours. I was like, oh, look at me. I just applied, y'all. Really wasn't trying to do the company. I told Tan the other day, I said, girl, look. And I sent her the screenshot. She was like, oh, I'm finna go apply. So y'all be sure to hit the like button and share the video. Hey, Tarika, she says, good evening, Queen Kerr. Applied for RWS, waiting on my first project, liked and shared. All right now, RWS coming through, huh? Congrats. JK says, your hairstyle is very, very beautiful. Thank you, JK. I was supposed to go get it done today. It's old. But I couldn't get out the driveway. I was stuck. But shout out to my father, y'all. He came over here, came to my rescue, got that ice and snow out of my driveway. So I have to thank him for that. Lillian says, hey, Teresa. She says, hey, Autism Mama. But thank you, JK. Hey, E Woods says, hello, hope your day is going well. I'm a man looking for a good paying work from home job. Can you please help me? So first, E Woods, welcome to the live stream. Welcome to our channel. Let me know what type of work from home job and what do you mean by good paying? Because everybody's definition of good pay to me could mean $15 an hour, but to you it may mean 20. I don't know. So let me know, King, in the chat. Hey, so right says hello to Chicks and Family. I liked and shared. Thank you. Teresa says hey to you, Lillian. Tiffany says definitely going to watch yesterday. So Tiffany, are you new here, Queen? If you are new, let me know that in the chat. Just type new. If you want beginner friendly jobs, type beginner friendly. Because y'all have to tell me what it is you're looking for, and then I can point you in the right direction. Helen says, hey, Priscilla. See, Queen Diva says, I need some good pay, some good money. You got to let me know, see, Queen Diva. I don't know what you mean, Queen, about good pay. Everybody's definition is different. Angelia says, Carl, do they ask for your personal info before you do the background check? I don't think so, Angelia. No. Hey, Missy Lane. She says, hello. Helen says, hey, Leonica. Okay, thank you, JK. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Teresa says, hey, so right. Leonica says, hey, sis, so right. Shine says, hello, and they are a new viewer. Welcome, Shine. Toya says, happy Wednesday, family. Thank you, Toya. Happy Wednesday. Thank you, Tiffany. Tiffany says, share. Hey, Barrios. Barrios says, hey. So right says, hello, Queen Leonica and Autism Mummy. E Wood says, hello. Thank you, JK. I appreciate the compliments so much. Meek says she's over here working on RWS, working as much as I can. I keep reading on Reddit their project ending soon, but I don't know how true that is. Working as much as I can. Well, that's all you can do, Queen. Kale Bell says, I love that you give it at the end. Thank you, Kale Bell. Some people be wanting it, girl, when we pop on here. They see that thumbnail and they go crazy like, I want this information. So Rice says, happy Wednesday, Teresa. Hey, short lady, see, your friend was here the other day. Let me stop. She says, hey, Carl in chat. Miss Neo, which company, Queen? I done talked about like 3. Shift Off. Was it Shift Off? Was it that one? The one that Autism Mommy said is on fire and you don't have to do an interview with a recruiter? Hey, Love Lies. She says, hey, ladies, happy New Year's. And how are y'all? We are great. How are you? Teresa says, thank you. And same to you, so right. She says, yay, Carl's daddy. I don't think he on her, Teresa. I may text him and say, pop on this stream. KLB says, Carl and Tan are wonderful women, and I'm thankful for this group. I have been following since 2021-ish, and I have learned a lot. Wow, thank you, KLB. You have been here. You've been here that long, Queen? 5 years? Oh, wow. I didn't know it was that long. That time done just rolled on by. I'm going to say Sean. Sean says new. Welcome, Sean. Tiffany says no, just new to the live. Oh, okay, Tiffany. Well, welcome to a live stream, Queen. Queen Better said, Queen Better, I'm going to kick you out. Hey, P. Cross. She says hello and good evening. Liked and shared. Thank you. DTEJS says, hey, everyone, non-phone work from home. Posted all over the channel, DTEJS. And then on the video today, I will be talking about more. Go back. Look at the video yesterday. I got 15 non-phone, or 14. I think it's 14 non-phone posted from yesterday. First company up I was hired with. And I'll just drop the link here, but just go back. We got a lot of non-phone all over this channel. If you go back a couple of days ago, you'll start seeing data entry if you're looking for data entry. Shaquita says, I'm new, beginner friendly. How do you set up a resume for a work from home job? Shaquita, that's Tan. And Tan is not on here, but she does have some resume live videos, Queen. Tan is the resume queen, the queen of the resumes. And the reason why I say that is because people come over here and steal, and I have to say that, they literally come over here and steal Tan's information on tailoring the resume. She was the first one to say that when we first came out and started doing these live streams. And then next thing you know, we hear everybody else repeating what she has said. And there's some words that Tan says on those videos and people don't know that, but we have caught several that have came and stole her information word for word. But she is the queen of the resumes, how to set them up, how to put them together, how to put the keywords and the what we call transferable skills on those resumes. So I'm going to put some links in here to some videos. She right now is on a boat somewhere over in Mexico somewhere. So she probably will be here on the stream on Sunday, maybe, because I don't even know when Tan is going to come back. But I would just say, take a look at some of her resume videos where she's giving like step by step a breakdown on how to put the resumes together. And I am also going to put some beginner friendly jobs in here, Queen. So even if you do have like just a basic resume, and you can always use Earn Better and Chat GPT to put a basic resume together for you. A lot of the beginner friendly companies, they are not really looking at the resume like that. So I would say, look at those 2 videos that I dropped in the chat. Join us Sunday. I hope Tan will be back. I think she's going to be back Saturday, but don't quote me on that. And then take a look also at this beginner-friendly list. The only thing I would suggest, Queen Shaquita, is to make sure that they hire in your state. A lot of these are state specific. Live Ops, they are an easy one to sign up with. I've worked for them like 5 times, Queen. Omni Interactions, an easy one. Next Rep, they wouldn't hire me, but this was years ago, but they may hire you. So look at the first, I would say the first 10 on that list. And the links, everything is in the chat. You may have to scroll down. Hey, chosen daughter. She says, good evening, ladies. Glad to join the live. Leonica says, hey, Pete Cross. Angela says, hello, I'm new to the chat. Hey, Angela, welcome. Poisey Tip says, hi, Miss Kerr, beginner-friendly jobs, please, that are flexible, particularly for part-time work anytime or when you can type a job that pays $20 an hour or more. So look at the beginner-friendly list, Queen. Some of these do not require an interview. You can work when you want. So if you're looking for like flexible part-time, those will allow you to do that. The link is in the chat. E. Wood says, well, I'm looking for around 20 to 30 hours, some easy work. I'm a retired truck driver. So what are your skills, E. Woods? You're going to have some skills to get some 20 and 30. Leonica says, hey, short lady C. Hey, Kizzy Bear. Kizzy B. She says, hey, Carl, I use your link and sign up with Pill 8.5. Been working at Egg. Do you know how long it takes for them to approve your account? Mine was like 24 hours, Kizzy. I don't know if that's for everybody, though, but mine was like 24. They probably got a lot of people, I'm sure, since I made the video that have signed up. P. Cross says, Leonica, how are you? Well, I tried to be me says, hey, chosen daughter says, I appreciate y'all providing the remote jobs and especially the non-phone. Oh, okay. Thank you, Queen. Angel, we are discussing work from home. Our channel is about work from home, side gigs, and side hustles, different ways to bring in income, all from the comfort of your home. Now, some of the side gigs and the side hustles maybe outside of the home, but it just depends on what it is. Proud Mimi, you received an email from Measurement back in December saying I was approved, but haven't heard anything else. They're getting ready to roll them projects out February this month. But congrats. Measurement Inc., everybody. If you are new here and you have a bachelor's degree, you might want to take a look at Measurement Inc. This one is hiring super duper fast. I would say maybe 24 to 72 hours. We've had a lot of queens to be hired with this company. Non-phone, no interview. You are basically grading test papers, scoring test papers, exams, assessments for grades 3rd all the way to the 11th grade. Work when you want opportunity. Again, you must have a verifiable bachelor's degree because they're going to ask for that degree. They're going to ask probably to see it. But this is a work when you want opportunity, and it is non-phone. So if you are interested, I'm going to go and get the link and drop it here in the chat. Research the company. And that's anything you see posted online anywhere. I don't care if it's from me, if it's from the other platforms that post remote jobs. You have to do your own research. You got to. It is a capital MUST. If you don't want to get scammed, I suggest to do the research. Now, we do vet the jobs here before they come on the platform, but sometimes people will go over to Indeed or they'll go to Facebook, and you may see a job and somebody may reach out in the comments and say, hey, DM me this data entry job paying $50 an hour. Before you get them your information, you better go do some research. Knit and crochet, she says, hey, Leonica. Pay attention to the chat, everybody. The links are being dropped in the chat. Measurement Inc., non-phone, no interview. Work when you want company. Must have a bachelor's degree. Knitting crochet says, hey, Leonica. I'm gonna say that. She says, beginner friendly, please. Love 18 to 20 hour non-phone. New to the live, thank you. So look at the link to the list of beginner friendly jobs, Queen, and also search our channel. I dropped a video, I think it's like 3 days ago. Everybody that's looking for a beginner, the company, I got 4 beginner-friendly jobs on this video, and the company provides equipment, and that's the company that's paying like that 18, 19, 20. So y'all be sure to scroll back. It'll say on the thumbnail, beginner-friendly equipment provided. Y'all be sure to go back and take a look at that video. Leonica says she's good. She says, hey, knit and crochet. Stephanie says she's up to 54, girl, on free cash, working free cash in Best Play right now. All right. Go ahead, Stephanie. Congratulations, Queen. So Queen Stephanie is working on this company here. It is a gaming app. Now, over here on our channel, this is what you get from us. Let me do the little intro. Tan does the intro, so I'm just going to do what she does. Welcome to this live stream, everyone. If you are new here, let us know in the chat. Just type new. I am Carl. Tan is my business partner. Together, we are those 2 chicks with a side hustle. You may have heard about us, then you may not have heard about us. But on our channel, we talk about a lot of different types of remote jobs: non-phone, phone, beginner, mid-level, high-paying jobs, just all types of jobs. We also talk about side gigs and side hustles. Now, on our channel, guys, we teach and preach multiple streams of income. Let me say that again, because it may have went over somebody's head. We teach and preach multiple streams of income on this channel, because one remote job is just not enough. Any given time, the job could go down. Any given time, they could lose a contract. A lot of these companies have other companies under their umbrella. Those contracts, they come and go. Sometimes, it may be a year, it may be 2 years, it may be 3 years, it could even be 5 years, and poof, contract is gone. So we teach you guys to get, and what we call them eggs. We teach you to get the eggs in your basket. So again, if you only have one remote job in today's economy, I went to the grocery store today, me and my father. He got just a few things. I think he only had maybe 5 things in his basket. $220 groceries. $220. So again, get you some side hustle eggs. The good thing about the side hustles, you guys can start these right away. These are those sign up and start type of side hustles that we talk about. Now, some of them you might have to wait a couple of days for the company to email you, but the majority of them you can start right away. Some of y'all are looking for part-time jobs, full-time jobs. The part-time jobs, not saying don't go and get a part-time job, because if you have to have a part-time job, you just got to have one, right? But we have queens in the chat, and I can name some of them off. They are in here right now. Autism Mummy is one. Let me tell y'all right quick about Autism Mummy. Autism Mummy is a wife. She is a stay-at-home mom that homeschools her children. So might as well say she's a teacher/tutor, because her kids are at home being homeschooled by her. And she is a business owner with 59 side gigs and side hustles. 59, everybody. Meek's adorable. She's in here. She's another queen that has children, small children at home. She has a lot of side gigs and side hustles. And a matter of fact, she's doing one of them right now. She just said this in the stream about 5-6 minutes ago. Teresa, she's one of our mods. She has side gigs and side hustles. Leonica, she's in here. She has side gigs and side hustles. Hustling Helen is in here. This queen is 65 years old with over 50 side gigs and side hustles. Short Lady C, she has a lot of side gigs and side hustles. Queen Stephanie up here on the screen, she has a lot of side gigs and side hustles. Queen So Right, she is in here. This queen made $3,600 in the month of December just off of mystery shop side hustles. So now is the time, 2026. We will not be broke, everybody. Now is the time to grab you a separate email and start signing up to these side gigs and side hustles. Free Cash. This is a gaming app. It can be played on both the iPhone and the Android phone. Y'all be sure to get that egg in the basket. Now, the best play is only on Android device. So if you have an Android device, you can play Best Play. Unfortunately, Apple Best Play is not offered on that device. I don't know why, but they are not offered on that device. So again, everybody, if you're new here, it is a lot of information that will be dropped in this chat. It always is. Take some notes, take some screenshots, go get you a pen and a piece of paper. If you miss anything, sometimes I'll repost it if I see it, but the chat sometimes moves kind of fast. But if you miss anything, the video will stay up and you guys are more than welcome to come back and watch. P. Cross says she's doing fine, Leonica. Leonica says, congrats, Stephanie. P. Cross says, how much is ACD paying? Show Lady C says, welcome. I ain't seen them yet. Okay, Show Lady C. Show Lady C says, welcome to all the newcomers. Knit and Crochet says, welcome to all the new people. Weeby Wonder says, hey, y'all, I'm late. Just got out of Bible study. Welcome. Autism Mama says, hello to all the newbies. C Queen Diva says, if I can make $100 a day, what would it be? Let's see if somebody gonna answer you, C Queen Diva. Show Lady C says, welcome, Sean. Hey, Queen Angela. Queen Angela is another queen. Does a lot of side gigs and side hustles. Shaquita, I'm sorry, Queen. Who are you asking about? Teresa says, hey, Angela. Autism Mommy says, hey, Angela. Show Lady C says, welcome to all the newcomers. Please subscribe. Thus says, thank you for the information on the resume. Oh, no problem. And come back and join us. Show Lady C your friend here. Earl said, peace, fam. PCWC says, hey, hey. And Show Lady C says, hey, my friend Earl. He says, hey. Angela says, hey, Teresa Leonica. CJ says, is this now? Am I live? Yes, I am, Queen. I'm guessing is what you asking. Earl said the likes ain't matching the views. He said, hit the like button. Thank you, Earl. Posey says, thank you so much. You're welcome. Hey, Stephanie. She says, hey, Carl. Hey, everyone in the chat. I hope everyone is doing good. Show Lacey says, everybody, please like and share the live. Thank y'all so much. If you have not shared and if you have not liked, smash that like button. We got some more laptops to give away. I keep telling y'all, we are the best work from home channel on YouTube. We're the best, and I won't take nothing less. We are the best. I'm going to say that. We the best because we do a lot over here. So y'all be sure to go and tell a friend about what we do over here on this YouTube channel. Make sure y'all take the video, go and share it somewhere. I will be talking about non-phone jobs, no interview jobs, no experience. Some of them you do need experience, but some of them you do not. It's a mixture. No interview, work when you want. I know a lot of you guys are looking for these. Janice says that she has a testimony and she's onboarding with Click Worker. And all right, girl. Everybody getting RWS group. Let me see, can I find RWS, everybody? Everybody's getting this one. I got to look for them, so y'all may have to wait a second. Teresa says, hi, Stephanie. So Right says, congrats, Janice. CJ says, I want to work from home. Okay, Queen, but you have to let me know, what do you want to do from home? Do you want to do customer service? Do you want non-phone? If you want non-phone, I would say look at our channel and stay on the live. We got a lot of non-phone though posted on the channel. Look at the list. I'm going to drop it here from yesterday. The first company I was hired with, and I've already been paid out with them. Ewood says, I work in a call center before, and I work for Airbnb dealing with the host and customer issues like tech support. So do you want tech support, customer service, Ewoods? If you're new, I would say maybe take a look at the beginner friendly companies. Look at the beginner friendly Ewoods. Stephanie says, hey, Teresa. CJ, you don't need a degree, Queen. Everything does not warrant a degree. S. Jackson says, hey, good evening. Thanks for dropping more gems, liked and shared. Thank you. For real? That's weird. Wonder what happened. You think somebody hacked your account? Maybe. I don't know. That's just weird to me. I ain't never heard nobody say that. Maybe somebody tried to hack your account, Earl. I hope not. I hope they got it straight. Crystal says, I need another work from home job. Mine cut my hours. What type of job, Crystal? Y'all let me know in the chat what type of remote job you are looking for. Hey, Ayana. She says, hey, Miss Carolyn family. Happy Wednesday. I liked and shared. Thank you, Queen. Hey, Celia. She says, hey, Carolyn chat, liked and share. Hope y'all are staying warm and safe. We are. CJ says, I have 20 years of background in logistics and warehouse. So, CJ, are you new to working from home? If so, Queen, look at the beginner friendly. If you are new to working from home and you've never worked from home before, but maybe you're just trying to jump in and get your feet wet, start with the beginner friendly companies. These companies will allow you guys to gain the skills, the experience, and this will open up doors for higher paying remote jobs. Because some of the companies, the higher paying ones, they may require you to have some type of work from home experience. Just depends though on the companies. Teresa says, hey, and she says, hey, Teresa, how are you? Lillian says, hey, short lady, see? Yannicka says, hey, Ayana. Angela says, welcome to all the new members and congrats on all the wins. Yannicka says, hey, Stephanie. Stephanie says, hey. And Teresa says, she's doing good, Ayana. What about you? Queen of the Bronx says, Measurement Inc. does not like New York. Nobody likes New York, Queen of the Bronx. And that's because of you guys' state laws. It's hard to find jobs in your state. But I would say, look at, I'm going to drop some temp services in here, Queen. Look at these temp services and also Google temp agencies near me and see what comes up near you. But I would say look at these companies here. Robert Half, they tend to have a lot of remote jobs. So I just dropped them in the chat. If anybody else lives in New York, California, New Jersey, Ohio, Connecticut, Washington, Google temp agencies near me. These are those hard to find remote job states. We do find them, but they are far and few sometimes in between. Shay says, I liked and shared. Thank you. Tammy says, thanks so much for the beginner-friendly companies, Carl. You're welcome, Tammy. Short Lady C says, congrats to everybody making that money. Proud Mimi says, hello, Leonica. Milo West Virginia Life says, congrats, Stephanie. E Wood says new. CJ says new. DTEJS says Measurement Inc. doesn't accept Arizona. Unfortunately, they don't. Now I do have another list of companies that are similar to Measurement Inc. If you kings and queens want to take a look, I got a list of them. We did a video last week about scoring companies. So Measurement Inc., everybody, is not the only one. There are several others. So if you want to take a look at this list, you are more than welcome to. I'm going to put it here in the chat and you guys can take a look. Lillian says, congrats, Stephanie. Teresa says, laugh out loud. Me says, 27 on the live. Where's everyone hiding? Thanks for the like, y'all. Earl is telling y'all. Now, Earl is a king, everybody. He has 19 side gigs and side hustles. He is an older gentleman, a veteran. He is telling you guys to get at least 12 side hustles in the basket. So I'm just saying, I'm going to say this, and I ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings. If you need a part-time job, again, you just need a part-time job, and there is nothing wrong with that. But in the meantime, if you are working some of these part-time jobs with some of these companies, they may have a minimum of 10 hours a week. The pay may be 15. 15 times 10, that's $150 a week, right? That's $600 a month, right? Queen So Right. She is in here, everybody. This queen will make $1,200 this week. This week is just what is today? The 4th. This week, this is a brand new month, and she's going to bring in $1,200 just to go and do a few apartment mystery shops. See, while you waiting on that 150 and working them 10 hours, she won't probably have to do 10 hours just to get this $1,200. So it might just be time for some of y'all to change that mindset and let's pivot a different way. I'm going to leave that right there because I know it's going to have to marinate. Like, what she just say? Somebody going to make $1,200 doing what? Yes, $1,200 doing apartment mystery shops. Again, the queen made $3,600 in the month of December off of apartment mystery shops. So change the mindset, people. If you got to have a part-time job, hey, get you as many part-time jobs as you have to have. I understand the bills have to be paid. But in the meantime, it's you versus 1,000 people. Everybody wants a part-time job. So if you are applying, you've not heard back from nobody. What do you have to lose by getting a side gig and a side hustle? I mean, what you got to lose? We got people here in this chat. I can name them all on what they making, how many they got. But what is stopping you? Yeah, you right here looking at this camera. Hey, what's stopping you from getting a side gig or a side hustle? King Earl, older gentleman, veteran, he has 19. Meeks has a lot. She's right above her comment is right above Earl's. Short Lady C, she's an older queen. She has several. Leonica, several. Stephanie, several. So right, $3,600 in the month of December. Made close to $3,000 in the month of January. Already about to hit $1,200 at the end of the week, this month, this year. So what y'all doing? Now I know if you knew, it's a lot of information. I get that with the new people. I'm talking about the people that's been on these streams, been watching me. Hey girl. And you just been coming on here, but you still sitting back there looking at me on that phone behind the computer, and you ain't got one side hustle in your basket. You still waiting for CVS, Alorica, Live Ops, and all them folks that you've been applying to get back to you. But again, it's you versus 2,000 or 3,000 folks that want that work from home job. Everybody wants to work from home. Nobody wants to be out here in the cold. I can't even get out the driveway. My daddy had to come rescue me. So what if I had a brick and mortar job? I couldn't go. Couldn't get out the driveway. Everybody want to work from home, y'all. Who don't want to work from home? People getting laid off left and right. Amazon just let folks go. What, 16, 17,000 folks? Nike in Memphis, over 700 people lost their job. UPS, they laying off like crazy. FedEx laying off. Nobody wants to go into no brick and mortar. So how long are you going to wait to find that job and you still got Mr. Bill knocking on the door every day? He wants $12, $13, $14, $1,500, $1,000, $500, $300, $200, $100. I'm trying to lead you to this good old alkaline water, but I can't make you drink it. And some of y'all stuck in that mindset of, oh, I got to have $20 an hour. Oh, I got to have $25 an hour. Oh, I got to have $18 an hour. But you're going to overlook them side hustles. You can get it with side hustles. You might wait on that $20 an hour. But how long are you willing to wait? I'm just saying. Hey, Queen T. She says, hey, fam. How are you? Neonica says, hey, proud Mimi. Zara says, yes, that just happened to me. People losing jobs every day. Get you more than one side gig and side hustle. I had a job working from home, making $400 to $4,500 a month. Y'all listening? Guess what happened? I got that nice little email. Carl, your contract is terminated at the end of the month. Bye-bye, Carl. What y'all gonna do? You just got one job, one remote job? Ma'am, sir, that's not enough. You better get you some side gigs and side hustles. You don't want to be like me. I had a mortgage, had insurance, had a cell phone bill, internet, light bill, credit cards at the frame. Get you more than one remote job. Get you, if you got one, you better start getting some side gigs and side hustles. I just went to the store today. The grocery bill was $200. $200. And there wasn't even no basket full of groceries. Teresa says, hey, T. Milo West Virginia Life says, hey. Shaquita says, can you explain who Tan is? Tan is my business partner, Queen. We two chicks. It's two of us. That's the name of our channel. Celia says, hey, she's just not here right now. Ayana says, hey, Leonica. She says, I'm good. Thank you for asking, Teresa. Hey, Polo Lunny. How are you, Queen? Meeks. It's probably going to show twice because, you know, it's one stream, but they split it. They split it for the computer and for the phone. So it's probably looking like I'm streaming in two places, but I'm not. T says $450 in groceries this past weekend. She says, pray for us. The side gigs and side hustles, everybody, they can pay for your groceries. If you know what to do, ask Meeks. One of the side gigs and side hustles was paying light bills and gas bills for her. We have people in here. Autism Mummy is 159 side gigs and side hustles. She is bringing in close to $4,000. I'm going to say that again. I know that went over y'all head. 59 side hustles for her equals almost $4,000 a month. But some of y'all still waiting to hear back from CVS and Alorica and Live Ops and Suitability and all these other companies. Y'all gonna wait? How long you gonna wait, Queen? I'm just asking. I just want to know. I'm nosy sometimes. How long you gonna wait? Thank you, Celia. So Tan is my business partner. I'm sorry. Did I do the intro? Let me start over. I'm Carl. Tan is my business partner, everybody. We are two chicks. It's two of us, but she is on vacation right now. She left me and went on vacation. So she'll be back, I think, Sunday, but don't quote me on that. Hey, Shanna. Welcome in, Queen. She says, good evening, everybody. Tale, she says, I'm new. DTEJS, how does she do what? How does she work the 59? How does she make the money? You got to be more specific. Let me know. Oh, you got paid? So I'm going to put Meeks up here. This is Meeks Adorable, everybody. Y'all say hey to Meeks. Meeks makes money off of side gigs and side hustles. This queen has children and she has a family. And she got paid off of one of her side hustles yesterday. She only does, again, for the people sitting behind the wall right here. Because Tan got the brick wall. I just got the regular wall. Get you some side gigs and some side hustles. We got to stop waiting on these folks to email us back on these jobs. Everybody's applying for these companies. You still need money. You still got to keep the lights on. And they ain't cheap because it's cold outside and y'all know them bills going to be high as giraffe lips. Groceries, extra high. I believe some of them groceries, they marking them up instead of bringing them down. Gas is probably still high. I hadn't had to stop and get gas in like a couple of weeks because I've been stuck in the house. But anywho, everybody, time to get some side gigs and side hustles. And let me say this real quick, because I know somebody gonna say, okay, Autism Mommy got 59. How in the world is she working 59? It's called multitask. Now, that might be another video, because if you don't know how to multitask, I'm gonna have to explain it maybe in another video. But she does not work them, y'all, at the same time. So let me explain to the new people. Aside, so it could be mystery shop, task-based, gaming apps, survey sites, getting paid to test products, right? Okay. With these companies, you will be allowed to work them whenever you want to. Whenever you want to. Whenever you want to. So if you are working one and you know how to do multitask, then you may be able to work 2 or 3 simultaneously. It most definitely can be done. I've done it. Tan has done it, and several of the queens here, they have done it as well. So that is how Queen Autism Mommy is able to work them at the same. Some of them, not all of them. She don't work all of them, y'all, but she can work maybe 2 or 3 at the same time. And the thing is, with the side gigs and side hustles, they are not like the remote jobs. The remote jobs, if your tail don't come on that camera or if you don't log in, somebody's going to be emailing you. Hey, Carl, we didn't see you today. What's going on? We ain't heard from you. But with the side gigs and side hustles, you working whenever. Nobody's going to call you. Nobody's going to email you. And if they do email you, they're only emailing you saying, hey, we got some work. Or hey, if you're doing mystery shop, hey, I got some shops available for you. Do you want to do these shops? They're not calling, they're not emailing saying, hey, Carl, we didn't see you today. Where you been? What's going on? Are you sick? What's going on? No, they don't do that. With the side gigs and side hustles, everybody, you don't really have a boss like that. They're not calling, they're not texting, they're not sending up no smoke signals, they're not emailing you. But with the jobs, of course, wrong. You got a boss. You have somebody that you have to answer to, but not with the side gigs and side hustles. So that is the key to the side gigs and the side hustles. Shaquita, she multitask queen, and she has a spreadsheet that she keeps up with what's paying and what's not. So Right says, I'm gaming and submitting evaluations right now. I'm prepping to download another dozen eggs by this weekend. So Right, if you want to let everybody know what you made in the month of January. Now, I know I said it, but I don't remember the exact number. But I do remember for December, that 36 stuck in my head. But if you want to let them know what you made for December, January, and what you are on the road to making this week, please, Queen, put it in the chat so that the new people here can see that the information that we put on these videos, these live streams, that our kings and queens really do benefit off of it. Celia says, Meeks, get it, girl. Hey, Carlina. She says, good night, Carl, in chat. T says, hi, Leonica, Teresa, and my little West Virginia life. CJ, start with the beginner friendly queen. A lot of the beginner friendly, they hire fairly fast. And then in the meantime, CJ, get you some side gigs and side hustles, queen. You might not even want no job after you maybe take a look at some of these side gigs and hustles. You may say, you know what? I don't need no job. I make more money doing the side gigs and side hustles. Never know. It's a job looking for a job. Teresa says, way to go, so right. Celia says, Shaquita, because these side hustles can be done anytime, especially the apps. PCWC, I'm looking for a full or part-time job, entry level with no interviews. So search our channel, PCPW. We do drop a lot of entry level, no interviews. And then on this video, I will be dropping more. Sure, lady, see, I can see you, queen. Helen says, them grocery costs are getting out of hand. Thank God for the side hustles. This is Hustling Helen, everybody. 65 years old, 50 plus side gigs and side hustles. T says, I know that's right, so right. Your friend said he could see, short lady see. Let me stop early, short lady see. Teresa said, yes, they really are, Helen. Stephanie, you signed up for some mystery shops. All right now. Go ahead, girl. And if anybody here is interested in mystery shops, take a look at the companies that I am about to drop in this chat. Ellis being one of them. This is the apartment mystery shop company. This is a good one, everybody. No interview. Work when you want. They have good bonuses. The bonuses could be $100, could be $75, could be $60, could be $30. Just depends. But they only specialize in apartment mystery shops. Some of you guys have been mystery shopping. You just didn't know it because you didn't make any money. If you have ever been to McDonald's and you've ordered the chicken nugget meal, or you ordered the Big Mac meal, or you went to KFC, you ordered some chicken, a bucket of chicken, you went to Zaxby's, you went to Taco Bell and got some tacos, you didn't make no money from doing that. Everybody's been to these fast food places and have not made any money. Well, I'm getting ready to show you guys how to make money by going to the fast food shops. Take a look at the company in the chat now. This is Market Force. This is a mystery shop site that will pay you to go to McDonald's and all of these fast food places and order whatever they tell you guys to order. Could be a Happy Meal, could be a chicken nugget meal, could be a sausage egg biscuit, could be an egg McMuffin, could be just a cup of coffee. Yes, you do have to pay for it. Keep your receipt, scan the receipt. They will reimburse you and they will pay you for doing the shop. Easy money. We trying to make easy money, not hard money. Easy money. Take a look again at the company in the chat. My friend does this company. She's been doing this company for years. On a good month, she can make over $1,000. I'm going to say that again. I know that went over somebody's head. On a good month, she can make over $1,000 just to go to these different fast food places and order a number one combo. Take a look at the company in the chat. We had another queen, same company, made $250 on vacation just to go into a mattress shop and lay on some mattresses. That's it. Didn't have to talk to nobody. Just had to go in there. They wanted her to lay on the mattress and give her honest opinion review about the mattress. Was it soft? Was it hard? Was it firm? Do you like it? Did you roll on it? That's it, y'all. So it's time to think smart and not hard. It is time for y'all, again, to pivot. Stop thinking that you got to have this part-time 15, 16, 17 an hour job. Stop thinking that. Change your mindset, because if you still thinking that, you're going to be stuck. You're going to leave this good money on the table, and I can guarantee you the queens in here and the kings in here that already make money off these side hustles, they're going to pick the money up. I would hate for y'all to lose money because you're not listening and then you still stuck on that, oh, I got to have a part-time job mindset. Stop thinking that, Queen. 2026, it's time for you to stop thinking that you got to have $20 an hour. You can get $20 an hour just by going and doing some of these mystery shops. Now, if you can't leave the house, I got another company for you. You can do the telephone mystery shops or what they call the web shops. The web shops, you just go to whatever site they want you to go to. You look for the product that they tell you to look for. You put the product in your basket as if you are going to purchase the product. You're not really purchasing the product, but you just put it in the cart and click checkout as if you are purchasing product. That could be $50 right there. But you still stuck on that $20 an hour. You stuck right there, right? You stuck right there on that $20. What if you never get it? You got to think outside the box, and you always got to think 10, 15, 20 steps ahead. Can't just stay stuck right here. Oh, I'm just stuck. I want this $20 an hour. I'm going to get that. Yeah, you might, but then you might not. Let's be realistic here. You might get it, but you might not get it. Everybody wants $20 an hour, ma'am, sir. Everybody wants $25 an hour, ma'am, sir, ma'am. But you might not get it. You might not. So in that case, if you don't get it, let's just put that somewhere in our head. What if I don't get it? What if I don't get it? What I'm going to do? What I'm going to do? I think this is how my mind works. I think constantly about side gigs and side hustles. I'm getting ready to go talk to somebody next week about a side gig. Somebody reached out to me and was like, hey, I got this side gig, side hustle. I think you'll be perfect for it. Now, it is an outside of the home side hustle, but that's okay. But we're going to see what's up with that. So you have to constantly stay 10, 15, 20 steps ahead. Even if you have a remote job, you still got to stay 10, 15, 20 steps ahead. I just told y'all what happened to me. I was making $4,000 plus a month. Some months $4,500. That's all I had, everybody. I didn't have no side gigs and side hustles like that. No, I did not. I didn't have it. Wasn't thinking this was my bread, biscuit, eggs, butter, milk, pancakes, and waffles and French toast with the sugar on the top. Any given time, they can send an email and it's over. What you got? What do you have? And all you got to do, go get a separate email, sign up, research the companies first, then go sign up. Nobody's saying you got to work them today. Nobody's saying you got to work them tomorrow. You didn't hear me say that. I said, get you a separate email. Once you get into the system with a lot of these companies, they'll start sending you emails like crazy, back to back to back. If it's a survey, say, oh, we got a new survey. 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 You'll look up, you may have 5 surveys tonight. What I'm saying, everybody, I'm saying always be 10, 15, 20, 30, 100 steps ahead. You don't want to be behind. It's hard to play catch up. Hard. Sure, Lady C said, we'll try to come back. I cannot see what I'm typing. Okay. Celia says, y'all take some notes. If you are new, be sure to take some. She says, I still take notes during every live stream. And welcome, everybody. Hey, Lene. How are you, Queen? Lene is another queen that has a lot of side gigs and side hustles. Gig spot, everybody. Get this egg. This is the telephone mystery shop. Again, get you a separate email. Just go sign up. We got to start somewhere. Just sign up. Research the company. Go sign up. Separate email. Research. Sign up. Separate email. Go research. 1 to 2 minutes to go to Google and type in the company's name. And then once you see what it's about, maybe check some reviews on Reddit, go sign up. That's all you got to do. You ain't got to worry about no interview right now. We're not doing that. You got to worry about sending no resume. We're not doing that. You don't have to worry about no experience. We're not doing any of that. If you can read and follow directions, if you get stuck somewhere, that's why we do the live, so that we can help you guys. We can assist you. If I don't know the answer, if Tan doesn't know the answer, somebody in my chat will know the answer. A lot of the people in here, the OGs, what I call the OGs, Two Chicks family, a lot of them do a lot of different types of side gigs and side hustles. Everybody does not do the same thing. See, Queen said, I want to be like them when I grow up. Milo West Virginia Line says, don't forget to like and share the live as you come in. Hit the like button. Share the video, everybody. Thank y'all. We give away laptops over here, and I got one right here. I'm going to give to somebody probably maybe in another month or so. Celia says, welcome to Lake King. T says, Tan would be popping. I know she would. Liddy says, hi everyone, do you know anything that has higher paying money with quicker payouts but with a smartphone? Also no transportation. I would say do Gig Spot, Queen. Telephone mystery shops. Janice says, I forgot to mention that I was selected for a 2-part $125 on 9th of February with focus group and waiting on response for another one. Focus groups, everybody. Y'all see the Queen right here. She letting y'all know that she is going to be getting 125. She was selected, and then she's waiting on a response for another one. It's $230. All right, Queen Janice. Janice has not been here that long either. Janice, how long have you been here on our platform? I don't think it's been long. I think Janice is one of our new queens. So stop being scared, everybody. Come from behind the wall. Let's start signing up. That's all you got to do. Take a step. Step 1, separate email. Step 2, research. Got to research these companies. Go to Google, type in the company's name, maybe type in reviews after the name just to see what comes up. If you're okay with it, step 3, sign up. We're not worrying about no resume right now. We're not worrying about no interview. We're not worrying about no experience. You don't need any of these to sign up with these companies. Hey, Chandra. She says, good evening. Love Live says, thank you, Celia. T says, like and share. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Shayla. Meek says $100 daily would most likely be AI training or a tutoring gig or chat desk, but I doubt they're hiring. Thank you, Meeks, for your answer. Queen Grace says, newbie, I need additional streams of income. And I'm excited. All right, Queen. Come on in, Queen Grace, and welcome. Janice says, hello to all the newbies. Celia says, you're welcome. GBM says, hi, everyone. Welcome, GBM. Hey, Adrian. She says, hey, Carl and chat. Everybody saying congrats, Janice. T. Rice says, congratulations to everyone that has been hired and making those coins from the side hustles. Love Live says, I've been doing Adapole. I've been able to cash out. Hey, that's better than none, Queen. 6 a day. All right. Congrats on the 6. Earl, what you laughing at? CJ says, I can do phone, non-phone, telepathy, etc. Laugh out loud. Okay, Queen. Hey, my Wilkerson. She says, hey, Two Chicks. My Wilkerson, another queen here, everybody, that has a lot of side gigs and hustles. Celia says, love lies. That's awesome. She says, I don't think I heard of that one. Is it an app? Kale Bear says, Meeks, you are a true queen. Oh, that's so sweet. She is. Love Live says, yes, it's a survey app. Lillian says, hey. CJ, do you like to play games, Queen? Teresa says, hey, my Wilkerson. Janet says, I need 20 more. Not 20 more, Queen. Lillian says, congrats, Janice. Queen Angela, come on up here. She got 58 branded, free cash, 3 and 251 on Money Time. All right. Branded surveys is a good one, everybody. One of our kings We hadn't seen him in a while. I said I was gonna send him an email just to see if he's okay. But he was bringing in $300 a week off of branded surveys, and then we had a queen. She was making money off of branded, also paying her bills. Meeks went on vacation off of branded surveys. Number 8 on the list, everybody branded. Get the egg in your basket. Hey, Wims. Wim says, good evening, everyone. Hope all are warm. We trying to be. They on here, Meeks, but you're on your phone. So they're on the computer side or the desktop side, laptop side. Kids said, Leonica, thank you for making your video on using Pillar 8. It was very helpful. Angela says, way to go, Angela. Heart of Sugar says, healthcare patient services. I work from home for 11 years. Look at United Health Group, Queen. Look at CBS. Humana may have that. Broadpath, I'm not sure about them, but they might. CareNet, they may have it. There are so many healthcare companies. I would even look at Walgreens. So I dropped the company's names, Queen, in the chat. Just be sure to go Google them to get the actual link. Leonica saying, hey, my Wooka saying, you welcome, Kizzy, and congrats to Angela. Earl says, I just got an email from ClickWorker. They said I had 2 accounts. They closed one and reactivated. Okay, Earl, go ahead. Leonica says they are legit. She did receive her money and working towards getting more. So right says, Janice, I'm with you, trying to stack my revenue streams into a... So right, you're doing good, girl. Angela says, thank you. CJ says, yep, brand new. Cam says, Cara, do you have any recommendations for entry-level data entry? No phone, no interview. Nope. Because the data entry, Cam, you're going to have to do probably an interview, Queen. You're going to have to. I don't know. The only one I know that does not do the interviews, that's Axion, but it's not like a job. I think it's more like a side hustle. So you're going to probably have to do an interview with the data entry, but search our channel. We have a lot of videos. It'll say data entry on the thumbnail, but I've never seen one where you did not have to do an interview, Queen. Celia says, okay, have to look at that one. DT EJS says, that would be awesome. Janice says, Autism Mommy, what are some mystery shops that doesn't pay 30 plus days to pay out? Look at these, Queen. Tan has done this one before. Well, she did get, well, I'm gonna give you this one. Presto, they have what they call Insta shops. The Insta shops pay out in like 3 to 5 business days. And then I'm going to drop another one in here. So if anybody here is interested in mystery shop, look at Presto Shopper. This one has a lot of in-house restaurants, like the dine-in restaurants. Queen Henri, she was getting paid like a couple of $100 a day off of Presto, but she does live in Texas. If you live in bigger cities, a lot of times the bigger cities have a lot of different mystery shops. If you live close to a bigger city, but if you don't have like any mystery shops in your area, you can always reach out to the schedulers and let them know, hey, I live 30 minutes, 40 minutes from the bigger city or the inner city. Do you have shops available in that area? They will let you guys know, and you can also negotiate the pay, because if you got to drive 25, 30, 40, 50 miles from your home and they really want them shops done, they have to be done because they have to get them off the book. You can negotiate the pay. You can ask for more money. if they don't give you what you're asking for, they might possibly meet you halfway, like in the middle. So if the shop is paying like 35 and you're like, well, nah, because I got to go, 15, 20 miles to get to this shop, traffic and all of that. Hey, 35, I'm going to need at least 55. Can you throw in an extra 20? And they just might do that. So you can always negotiate with the mystery shop sites. We've had several queens to do it, and it did work out in their favor. Now, Tan has done this one here, queen, and it is called Gig Walk. And they paid her through PayPal in like a couple of weeks. I want to say it was like 14 days. Angela says, sharing a tip received from RWS today. If you don't hear from RWS within a week or two, reapply with another Gmail address per the RWS rep. Thank you, Queen. I'll put it up here for those of you that are working for the company and maybe you have not heard back. I'll put it there. Queen Grace. So look at, hang on, Queen. I'm going to repost the link in the chat. So pay attention to the chat. All the links are dropped in the chat. And I know it's a lot of people in the chat. So it's going kind of fast, Queen. But I just reposted it. Thank you, Eva. She says liked and shared. My Wilkerson said, hey, that means you had an egg in the basket that you forgot about. He said, I guess so. Prime Mimi, you got, 5 is good. You just need some more, Queen. DTE says, our secret shop has great payouts for apartment mystery shop. Thank you. Hey, Thurman. Thurman says, North Carolina, ENC in the building. Checking in. Welcome, King. Autism Mama says, Janice, you have to ask her. Which queen does the mystery shops? Teresa says, laugh out loud, proud Mimi. Hey, live, love, and laugh. Meeks is saying, another thing too, don't just sit and wait to be assigned to a project or client. If you apply to project and task-based companies, if you passed their assessment a while ago, follow up via email. See Queen Diva. Hang on, Queen. Okay, Queen, I just reposted the link. Kizzy says, Janice, have you ever tried apartment shops with clear evaluations? If you shop between the 1st and the 14th of the month and submit your report by the 14th, money on the 30th, same month. Okay. Queen of the Bronx says, good advice, Miss Carol. And Queen of the Bronx, try some mystery shops, Queen. I think a lot of the companies do hire in your area, New York. Cam says, hi, everyone. I'm finding out that my shopper address needs to match my PayPal address in order to be paid. Is this true for all companies that pay through PayPal, or is this just Ipsos? I know sometimes, Cam, some of the companies that email. So if, let's just say if you were applying to a company and you applied with cam11 at Yahoo, but your PayPal is camcam11 at Gmail. Sometimes they, So sometimes it just depends on the company. If you have a PayPal account with a particular email address, do research to see if the companies pay through PayPal and use that email address. Because sometimes they won't let you go in and change it. They'll say whatever email you use to sign up with, that's the email that you have to use for PayPal. So that will they let you change it, Queen? Have you reached out to see, can you change it? I'll put the question up here though. Hang on. I will reach out, Queen, to see if I can get it changed. William says, I've been working remotely since 2009, had a solid client for almost 10 years, and then bam, they released all U.S. workers. It's tough out here. Never have a problem snagging a position in the past. She says, this new world, new life is not nice. It's hard to find something, so I'm definitely trying to grab a few sides until I get another meal and plan to hold on to the sides for other main meals. Good idea, Williams. That happened to me, Queen. I have been with that company, I think almost 4 years, and got that little nice nasty email that said you're terminated, contract gone. They decide to terminate everybody in the U.S. Teresa says, hey, Leah Love and Laugh. Leah Love and Laugh said, we have 104 people in the chat, 79 likes. We need to hit the like button, everybody that has not hit it, and go and share the video. Somebody you know, and I'm going to talk about a non-phone company. I was hired within 24 hours. Couldn't believe it. So y'all be sure, hit the like button, go and share the video. Meeks is dropping some tips on what to say, y'all. Y'all take a screenshot. And this is for the people that do like the task-based sites. Love Live says, these ladies have helped me get 10 side hustles while still looking for jobs. So happy I found their channel. Thank you, Queen Love Lives, for sharing that information. We appreciate that. So y'all see what the Queen said. She found our channel and she was able to snag 10 side hustles. Oh, okay, Cam. I don't know. Zar says, Lord, that just happened to me. My little West Virginia life says, Carl is preaching tonight. Zar, don't stress, Queen. I know it's hard not to, but just grab some side gigs and side hustles to kind of help you out. Crystal says, I love your energy. Oh, thank you, Crystal. I appreciate that, Queen. Thank you, Leah Love and Laugh. Meeks is letting y'all know that's how she getting her side gigs and side hustle. Yep, it is. Grocery prices are ridiculous. Yes, ma'am. Janet says, Autism Mommy, oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was you. What are some that you have in your basket? Meeks says, same happened with chat desk. Out loud, too. Don't be afraid to email just because you don't want to hear no. You may not hear no. Mika, hey, Mika. Good evening, Queen. Mika said, good evening, everybody. Polo London says, she's good. I'm good, Polo London. Teresa says, yes, they are triple L. Okay, Meeks, and I know you said this, about 30 minutes ago? I'll try to get through this chat. Hey, Lolita. Proud Mimi says, Autism Mom is the go for real, and she does share her knowledge. I'm sure she appreciates you, Queen. Amza says she completing surveys and games during the live. She said, let's be productive, y'all. Autism Mommy said, no worries, Queen Janice. She's still here if you need additional assistance. Janice says, Kizzy, she signed up for some mystery shopping, trying to get the do's and the don'ts before taking on one. Thanks so much. DTEJS says, how do you do 59 in a month? 59 side hustles. She don't have to do all of them because, again, DTEJS, you don't have a boss. She doesn't have a boss that's constantly emailing saying, hey, we need you to get online. Those are the remote jobs, not the side hustles and the gigs. They said, Autism Mommy, girl, you is the GOAT. She is the GOAT. We got a lot of GOATs in here. Leah Love and Laugh said, keep doing your thing, Meeks. Proud Mimi said, not as high as giraffe lips. Girl, super high. My basket wasn't even full. My daddy said it, though. He said it's going to be about 200. I'm like, I ain't got nothing. Some eggs, some bread, some milk. $200? Yes, ma'am. It was 220 something. 225, I think. Hey, Lorraine. So Rice says, and Meeks is another GOAT. Yeah, we got a lot of ghosts in here, everybody. April, you finally got out that wait list, girl. Congratulations. So again, everybody, what are we doing? We are stacking the eggs. We are filling up the baskets on this live stream tonight. So if you leave here and you don't have not one egg in that basket, I'm going to get you. I am going to get you. Look at number 15. This is prolific. We had queens and kings paying light bills, gas bills, water bills, car notes, insurance. Okay. Number 15. There is a wait list for this one, but who cares about the wait list? I just need for you to go over and get on the wait list. This is a survey site. I know what you're thinking. Yeah, survey. I don't want to take no survey. I bet you're going to want to take these surveys because these surveys ain't paying no 1 cent, 2 cents. We seen surveys from this company that were like 40, 50, 30, 25, 10. And if you leave this money on the table, I'm telling you, King Earl, he probably over there right now. He going to get all the surveys. You can leave it on the table. That's fine. But somebody else going to pick up that money. You say you need some money. Otherwise, you wouldn't be on this chat. Am I right or am I right? You wouldn't be here if you didn't need some type of money, some type of income. So again, what's stopping y'all? Something is holding you back. Something is preventing you from getting these side gigs and side hustles. And you want to know what that something is? It's that person that you look at in that mirror every day. It's you. You are holding you back. Stop letting fear hold you and keep you right there. You better tell the devil to get behind you. Hey, Hustling Shirley. She said, good evening, guys, girls, and chat, liked and shared. Thank you, Queen Beatrice. I know it's you. I'm going to put Meek's comments up here. She here, Teresa. She got a different name. That's probably why you didn't know it was her. But her picture is still the same. Tammy says, yes, it's so many inspiring Two Chicks family subscribers on here. And I'm so happy for you all. It is a lot of them here. Meeks is letting y'all know. Y'all better read what she's saying. Earl says, April, congratulations to you, Queen. April says, thank y'all. P. Cross says, what is the average pay per shop? It's going to vary, Queen. It won't be the same for every single shop. 35, 40, 45. Bonus money could be 100 though. We had a queen, did 2 shops. I think it took an hour, $300 one day off of Ellis. The shops were like 40, 45. The bonus was like 100 and something. So think about that, everybody. Ellis, again, this is the apartment mystery shop company. The shop may pay $30. Bonus could be $30. They do want you to record, but not all of it. Even remote job money 2026. We're not gonna be broke, and we're gonna get what? The easy money. Look at Gig Spot. Burlington was like an inventory. Count them t-shirts, and you went in there, you counted them t-shirts, and you made a quick $20, $25, $30. But you still want that $20 an hour work from home job. Okay. You still looking for it? Let me know when you find it. I'm not saying they're not out there. I'm not saying you can't get it. But what I am saying, I'm a realist. I'm going to be transparent as I possibly can. It's you versus 5,000 other folks that want that $20 an hour job. It's you. versus 5,000 people. It may only be one job. The company may only have one. Sometimes we know, sometimes we don't know. If they reach out to us and say, hey, we got 200 openings, we need 200 people. We've done several live streams where the promoter, recruiter, or whomever from their company has reached out and said, hey, two chicks, we need 300 people. Can y'all make this happen? We come on these live, baby, they get to 300 fast. Somebody gonna share the live. By the time we get out here, they got to 300 people. But sometimes we've had them say, oh, we don't need but 5 people. But you right here, hey, you still gonna sit there and I'm getting this $20 an hour. Get it by all means necessary. I'm just trying to help you out and trying to get you to think outside the box. You can't see them mixed because they are not on their phone, Queen. They're on the computer. And it looks like it's showing me that you're on your phone. Mika said, this is like my 3rd time joining in. I love it. Thanks so much. I've been applying to a lot of remote jobs, mystery shopping, etc. Share on Facebook and Messenger. Thank you, Queen Mika. Hope you get something, Queen. Let us know. Come back. Have you heard from any of the mystery shop companies? Let us know in this chat. Tammy, exactly. We are mystery shopping for free. Yes, you are. So if you are out here and you going to McDonald's every day and you got those little kids at home and they want them Happy Meals and you going to Wendy's and Zaxby's and Taco Bell and Arby's and the chicken place, Church's Chicken, KFC, Mrs. Winners, if she's still in business, ma'am, sir, you ain't making no money going to all them places and you're going for free. And you know you going. You know you went to McDonald's today and ordered them chicken nuggets and that Happy Meal and that Sprite and that nasty Coke. I don't like Coke. You know you went and got that sweet tea and you ordered that Egg McMuffin. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. You went and you got it and you paid your little money and you did it for what? For free. Again, I'm just trying to turn you on to some game. If you want the information, it's free. I'm not charging you for it. You go to some of these other channels, they charging for non-phone jobs. I've seen it. I've seen the ebooks. They want $50 to give you 10 non-phone jobs that they went and stole from somebody else and got for free, but they're going to turn around and charge you. I don't gatekeep over here. I drop knowledge in these chats. Tan, she does not gatekeep. Tan drops knowledge in these chats. We help. We've helped thousands of people get remote jobs. Google us. We made it to Google, y'all. Y'all can go Google us. 2 Chicks with a Side Hustle. We'll come up on Google now. So again, everybody, we're not coming on these live just to be on here talking. No, we coming on here and we giving y'all knowledge, information about different ways to make money from home. Ask the people in the chat. Meeks Adorable, have you made money from coming on these live streams? Queen Autism Mummy, have you made any money, girl, from coming on these live streams? Queen So Right, girl, what type of money? What are y'all doing to bring in this 3K that Kara keep pushing on us? What you doing, Autism Mummy, to bring in close to $4,000 a month? Y'all think I'm just up here just talking? Somebody's listening. Somebody gonna get it. Now it's gonna go over some of y'all head. You'll come back though. When you ain't making no money and you still want to know how to work from home and you still ain't got that job and you still, for whatever reason, don't want to do no side gig and side hustle, you're gonna come back on the live and you're gonna be like, you know what? I'm ready now. I get it. We've had several. Queen Angela, she's one of them. She'll say, I was hiding behind Tan bookcase. I finally saw the light. I understand. I do. When you knew, it's like everything is like, oh, this is just too much. It's overwhelming. So sometimes you got to come back, get little by little, put it in the basket, put it on paper, take screenshots. In the meantime, go and research these companies. Best thing to do. Got questions? Come back. And y'all see this right here? I keep trying to put y'all on game. Did a mystery shop for dinner, pizza tonight. and you still gonna go to McDonald's tomorrow and you gonna pay that $15-$20 to get them chicken nuggets, that fish, what is it, filet of fish, that quarter pounder, and that Big Mac, when you could easily go to this site right here and go and sign up and see if they have the McDonald's on the list for you to go and mystery shop, and you could be getting them chicken nuggets and all that right there for free. You going anyway, you might as well go take a look at Market Force and sign up, Queen. The link is in the chat. Y'all, come on, get the egg in the basket. Research first. Separate email. Sign up. Celia, yep, she can't see it either, Meeks. Y'all see that? Meeks is in Florida. She says gig spot. They have a bunch of pizza shops in her area. Yeah, I know y'all gonna be ordering pizza this weekend. Ain't the Super Bowl this weekend? Could be getting it for free. And I know it just sounds to some of y'all, oh, this just sounds so good to be true. I can really go and sit down and eat dinner for free. I can really go into a spa and get my nails done and my feet done for free. I can really, drive up in the drive-thru at McDonald's and order this Happy Meal and I can get it for free. Yes. Go do some research. Takes 1 or 2 minutes to go to Google and type in the company and type reviews and see what people are saying about the company. Oh, yeah, me. So if you're on a phone and I'm reading the comments and you're like, I don't see that. I don't see that. If you're on a phone, you're not going to see it. The people that are on the computer, they're not going to see the people on the phone. All right, knit and crochet, another queen. Fairly new here. I just got another call to do another mystery shop today, so you can make good money. This not me talking. My hands right here. I'm not knit and crochet. I'm not Lorraine. I'm not Meeks. I'm not Autism Mummy. These are real people in this chat that make real money off of these side gigs and side hustles. Hey, Patricia. Mika, thank you, Queen. She says, very helpful. Teresa says, I think her went to a motivational seminar. You funny, Teresa. I'm trying to help Teresa. Autism Mommy said, y'all got to change that mindset. Change your life. Again, Autism Mommy has 59. Stay-at-home mom, wife, teacher, tutor, business owner, 59. Side gigs and side hustles. No, she's not working them every day, all day. She doesn't have to. She doesn't have a boss. She's the boss, everybody, bringing in close to $4K a month. Let that sink in. Earl said, preach. Mika said, thank y'all. I wasn't trying to be a motivational speaker. Okay, we got another testimony. They just crank it. This ain't me. I'm right here, y'all. I'm not typing. This is Queen Stephanie. I seen one mystery shop I signed up for, was paying $20 just to register on a website. Then he had to leave the house. But again, you back there watching this live, you still waiting for that company that's paying that $20, $30, $40 an hour to email you back. Okay. You don't want to make no money. I ain't forcing nothing on you. I'm just telling you, I'm the messenger. I'm God's little helper. I'm the messenger. I bring the message. That's what I'm supposed to do. I work for y'all. I go find the jobs. I look at jobs every day, all day. Side gigs, side hustles every day, all day. I work for you guys. That's who I work for. Will says, I used to make 32 an hour, however, 15 an hour be zero when bills are piling up. See? Because you have to get what you can get. Sometimes we just have to take stuff that we don't want to take. But hey, the key word, B-I-L-L, Mr. Bill. That's the key word right there. We got to keep the lights on. We got to keep a roof over our head. So if you are applying to remote jobs, maybe you're filling out 10 applications a day, 20, 25, 100, and you have not heard back from anyone. What is stopping you from getting a side gig or a side hustle? Leonica says, yes, easy side hustle, so right. Mika says, true, you're right. Thank you. Hey, Forthorn. And she says, happy Wednesday, Carl, in chat. Zara says, same. I was so angry. I know, Zara. I done been there, Queen. I know the feeling. Lillian says, right. Proud Mimi says, hello, Forthorns. Hey, Drea. Drea says, hey, y'all. Yeah, I see another testimony. Love lies. I got 2 emails just from side hustles. Congratulations. Shaquita says, do you do the lives every Wednesday, Sunday, and then sometimes in the middle of the week, Queen will pop on. No specific time. I waited today a little late because Tan, she is somewhere overseas and she was going to come on. She messaged me earlier, but I know she had been having internet issues. So I waited kind of late tonight just to see if I could reach her, and I was unable to. So I said, you know what? I know I'm late, but I still got to come on here because people, they'll start reaching out to us looking for us. So, all right now. So Rise and Phoenix, she says, Carol, I have to thank you ladies because not only did I get hired with VeriFast, but Tuesday I was also hired with, okay, girl, with Babel. Thank you ladies for all that you do. Yay, Queen. Congratulations. Hey, it's Cheryl. She says, hey, everyone. Hope all is well. She says, thank you so much. All right, Rising. Go ahead, girl. Hey, Crystal. Okay, Leonica, did you hear anything? So Leonica says she applied for the chat associate that I posted. It was today, Leonica. It went up today. I think you meant to say today. So if you're looking for non-phone chat jobs, I posted a company, Get Paid to Pray. Get Paid to Pray. This is a real company, everybody. And I know it sounds kind of like Get Paid to Pray. Yes, the company is paying you guys to pray for people that will be calling in with issues. So if you are a believer in Christ, in Jesus Christ, because that is what they represent, go and take a look at the video that went up today. There are other non-phone chat jobs posted on their video also. 5 chat jobs. So if you're looking for a chat job, check out the video that's up on the channel right now. It sure says, hey, Leonica. My Wilkerson says she turned 61 in January, y'all. She says, I'm hustling every day. Now, y'all see this? And then I'm finna drop So Right. So Right got this big money on her. This is my Wilkerson, everybody. Queen turned 61 last month. She hustling every day. She's an older queen, but she has a lot of side gigs and side hustles. So again, everybody that's on this live stream, hey, how y'all doing? If you are just coming in, make sure you hit the like button, share the video. I'm finna drop So Right. Now this is gonna make y'all, because I'm about to fall out my chair. This is gonna make y'all fall out y'all seat. What is today? What's today, everybody? February the 4th, right? Today is February the 4th. We are 4 days into this month. Don't y'all faint, because I'm about to put it up here. Y'all ready? Here we go. Bam! $24.93 in the month of January. February, week 1, $1,600. Hello? Hey! $1,600. Side gig, side hustle. But you back there. You back here. You back here behind my wall right here. You still waiting on that $20 an hour? What you doing? You still don't want to sign up for a side gig or a side hustle because you so bent on that hourly pay? What are you doing? You gonna make $1,600 in a week? I'm just saying, y'all. Today is the 4th. $1,600. Let that sink in. $1,600, everybody. I gotta say that again this just sounds so lovely. Queen So Right is making bank off of mystery shop sites. The Queen, first week of February, $1,600. But some of y'all gonna look at this and you gonna say, I don't believe that. We don't care. You think So Right care? No, because she gonna laugh all the way to the bank with that $1,600 all the way. Believe it or not, everybody, you can make money off of mystery shop sites. You can make money off of task-based sites. Mixadorable brought in $41,000 off of a task-based site. So you can make money off of side gigs and side hustles. You got to change the mindset. Gone are the days where it was easy to step in and get a remote job. It's hard now, especially trying to get the right remote job, the one remote job that you mostly want. It's hard. It ain't easy. Because again, it's you versus 5,000 people. Could only be one or two openings. Sometimes they'll tell you, sometimes they won't. In the meantime, in between time, get you a separate email for your side gigs and side hustles. Go do some research. It takes 1 to 2 minutes to go to Google and type in that company's name and type in review. Then go sign up for the company. That's all you got to do. We're not worried about no experience. We're not worried about no interviews. We're not worried about no resumes right now. If you're looking for a job, it's a job trying to find a job. I can come on I can come and do a live every single day, and I can spit out all types of jobs. That don't mean you're going to get it. I'm just being realistic here. That does not mean that you're going to get it. It's a lot of people looking for the same types of jobs that y'all want. Everybody want non-phone. Do y'all know how many messages? I'm going to start bringing these messages on here just so y'all can see how many folks reach out to me on a day-to-day basis. We on different platforms, so they on different platforms. Hey, I need a non-phone. Hey, I need a no interview. Hey, I need a no resume. Hey, I need to work when you want. Hey, I need this. Hey, all day. Every day. Somebody just hit me. People been hitting me up since I've been on this stream. Want non-phone. So you think you're the only one that want the non-phone? You're not. You're not. Everybody wants the non-phone. Everybody wants the no interview. People hate doing interviews. Who want to do an interview? I don't. And I've done the ones with the recruiter sitting right here to the right of me. I don't like them. I've done the panel interviews. Don't like those either. So some of y'all playing. And again, if you are looking for a job, it is a job trying to find a job. If you're looking for part-time jobs, I'm not saying don't go and find that part-time job. But if the part-time job, $15, $16, $17, $18 an hour, you might have to put in 10 to 15 hours a week. Some of them have a requirement, believe it or not. Some do, some don't. But what if they do? And you got to put in 10 hours. You got to put in 15 hours. You're only looking at about $150 to maybe $200 a week, depending on what they pay. But so right, $1,600. Ain't got to do no 40 hours for this 16. I know y'all probably thinking like, well, how many hours she got to do? It ain't 40. I'm going to tell you that right now. It ain't 40 hours a week. She not putting, this is not a job, everybody. This is a side gig, side hustle. She don't have no boss. She didn't have to send a resume. She didn't have to do an interview, and she does not need experience to bring in the $1,600. She didn't have to have any of those things. But again, you still sitting back there. Yeah, you sitting back there looking at the screen and you rolling your eyes because you mad at what I'm saying and you think I care. I really don't. I'm here to help the people that want to be helped. So what we doing, y'all? We getting what? Step number 1, we're getting a separate email. Step number 2, we're going to get a list of these companies and we're going to go and research them. And then step number 3, we're going to go and we're going to start signing up. We're not worried about no resume. We're not worried about no experience. We're not worried about no interview. We're not worried about those things right now. We just trying to get these eggs and we trying to fill up the baskets. Janice, that one is Gig Spot Queen. Gig Spot has the phone shops, phone and web. See, Janice, she ain't coming to play either. You see, she asking a question. See, Janice is trying to fill up her basket. She's asking about the mystery shop companies that she can do that do not require her to go outside the home. Gig Spot is one, Janice. There is a couple of more, but I got to find them, Queen. But Gig Spot is the one that will allow you to stay home. Hey, the busy diva. She says, good evening. Janice says, 2 weeks, laugh out loud. Leonica says, get your hustle on, girl. My Wilkerson. Praise says, hello, everyone. She's still working with her company, y'all, Apria Healthcare. She got it from our platform 2 years ago. All right, girl. Congratulations, Queen. Congrats. Janice, you got some gains. All right now. Oh, they still taking Drew. Okay. Thank you, Queen, for letting us know. And I think I got them on a link somewhere. Let me see. Now, Queen Drea, she is another queen that does a lot of side gigs and side hustles. Now, she says that they are still taking resumes, everybody, for this company. It may say January, but just go ahead on and send your resume. Telephone mystery shop. Don't have to leave the house. This one is similar to Gig Spot with the apartment. I'm sorry, similar to Ella's with the apartment mystery shops, but it's telephone. So instead of going into the apartment, you would just call over the phone and ask whatever they want you to ask. The amenities, how many bedrooms, what's the price, the square footage, things like that. Tan and myself, we used to do this company. It will say January again. Just look for the recruiter at the bottom of the page. Email him your resume. And I just dropped the link in the chat for Yardy. Thank you, Queen Drea. Faith says she's from Las Vegas. We have a lot of on-site jobs here, but I'm looking for my first work from home and learn about side hustles. I'm absolutely zero knowledge about side work from home hustles, but I'm here to learn. Thank you for sharing. Oh, you're welcome, Queen, and welcome to the live stream, Faith. Look at the beginner friendly, Queen, and let me know if you have been able to catch any of the side gigs and side hustles. I know I'm behind on the chat. Don't know when you came in, Queen, but just let me know. Jennifer says, hello, everyone. Love all these great resources, and she's a newbie. Welcome, Jennifer. Kizzy, girl, you bringing in $725 a week? Let me know, Kizzy, if that's what you're saying, that you bringing in $725. And she was asking, so right, how can she get that $1K? She wants the $1K a week. My Wilkinson says she got 34 on Prolific, 28 on Iron Star, 5 on Eureka, 540 on Survey Junkie, 515 on Branded, 1972 points on Nielsen, and 36,000 on Fedge. Okay. That's good. Congrats. Meek says she's sorry, y'all. She can't see y'all messages, but she's thanking y'all for the comments. CJ, you like games? Okay, Queen. What type of phone do you have? Okay, Meeks. Drill says, Meeks, go back out and then go to the live with the written titles, not the picture. Jenna says she's learned a lot. Thank you, Queen. Lorraine says she's waiting for a project from Clickworker. Sonoma, hey, Queen. She says, hey, everybody. So Right says, Kizzy, I check 6 to 8 sites multiple times each day. Sometimes you may need to expand your search area for additional opportunities. Also try apartment shops and filter by the highest pay. Good idea. Hey, Nish. Leonica says she has 12 on Paid Viewpoint, 5,000 points on Geo Smile, 261 on Space Glow, 106 on Clickworker, 198 on Google Opinion Rewards. Got more sales coming Friday from Posh Mark. All right. 198 on Google Opinion. Congrats, Queen. She says 2,220 points on Cash Out, 488 on Fetch, building up the points, 589 on Jenner 8. Okay. So Kim, on Gig Spot Queen, you have to sign those agreements first before you can see any of the shops. So go on there, Queen, and fill out those agreements if you haven't done so already. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Aiden says, I'm waiting on Project Cloud Research and looking to take a shop. Okay, Aiden, go ahead. Don't take a shot from Market for us. Well, congrats to you, King. Thank y'all for liking and sharing. If you have not, make sure you hit the like button and share the video. It is free and it don't cost you none. Okay, Alicia. Alicia says she on Prolific, Babel, and Spot. I've been on it all day. I'm going to sleep. Y'all have a great night. Thank you, Queen, for stopping by. Oh, this light is getting on my nerve. Turn it. They need to change it back. I don't know what they call themselves doing, honey. I'm like, what are y'all doing? So you back, Earl? Okay. Autism Mommy being nice, everybody. She's going to drop her side hustles. Y'all be sure to take a screenshot. She is dropping her side. Thank you, Autism Mommy Queen. She dropping them in the chat. Take a screenshot. Autism Mommy has 50 plus side gigs and side hustles. This is a wife, business owner, teacher. She homeschools her children and she has small kids at home. 50 plus side gigs and side hustles. She's dropping them now in the chat. Take a look at the screen. Take a screenshot of what you guys see here. You can go Google them later. Okay, here's the next set, 11 to 20. Screenshot, everybody. $21 to $30. Screenshot, please. Autism Mama, she helping y'all out. And some of the ones that Autism Mommy is doing, I don't have all of them on the link, but I do have some on a link. So make sure you guys pay attention to the chat. 31 to 40. Y'all take a screenshot. And then we have 41 to 50. And then we have 51 to 59. Me said, yep, hubby went to buy some snacks. Them snacks was $100. She said this was just a snack. They didn't even include the rest of the groceries yet. I already know, Queen. Lorraine says, Meek, so right. Autism Mommy, Cynthia, Leonica, and Earl are just a few of the goats. Yeah, I'll take a screenshot and then we're going to put King Earl up here. King Earl getting some money on Prolific. All right now. Keep telling y'all don't want to sign up. Y'all better run. Earl got 194 on Prolific and 15 on Product 2. All right, Earl. Congratulations. And again, Prolific is a survey site, but it is not your typical survey site. Whatever you put on the profile, when they start to send the surveys, they're going to send you surveys that cater or centered or that are centered around what you have on the profile, basically. 15 wait list. Get on the wait list, everybody. Non-phone, no interview, no resume, no experience. Product tube is another good one. If you have to go to the store anyway, you might as well go to the store and make some money. Good side hustle egg right here. Hey, Teresa. She says, well, hello. You look beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, April. April got accepted to Prolific. Go ahead, Queen. Congrats. Tarika, she says, question about Prolific. When your pay increase from the minimum pay to the higher pay? I'll put it up here, Queen, and maybe somebody can answer. Thank you, Drea. Let me put that in here. Hang on. So Drea is talking about the online jury or jurors side hustle. Another good one, everybody. It's a list of them here. So I got a link to a list of the online juror. So she's saying if you can do a full day, try online verdict. Link in the chat. Another side hustle. I'm dropping them. Faith says, so people complain because taking surveys can be since paid, but are these surveys like 3 to 5 questions? If it's easy peasy but boring, it's all right for me as long as they are not scams. I would try. So look in the chat, Faith. Look at Prolific number 15. I'm freezing, Meeks. That means it's time for me to get off here when my internet start acting crazy. Nadia says Coro Health. Yep, I looked at them the other day. Thank you, Nadia. Coro Health, they have some remote vacancies, everybody. Thank you, Nadia. My Wilkerson, she says she got 30 eggs. She says she does branded, survey junkie, earn star, Eureka, and my favorite Prolific every day. All right now. Go ahead, my Wilkerson, with the 30 eggs. Product report card, drill, and y'all know. She said, y'all get product report card. This is the one where you get paid to test products from home. They will send you guys anything. It could be some water. It could be some makeup. It could be a candle. It could be some coffee. It could very well much so be a printer. Some of our queens have received printers from some of these sites. So get... And this is easy. This is too easy. You are testing products. Number 11 is product report card. Drea says, be creative, meaning if you are a non-smoker, you're a smoker. So be creative, everybody. Look at product report card, kings and queens. Number 11 on the list is product report card. And I got another one. Hang on. Look at number 7. Look at number 7 on the list. Tan and myself, we used to do number 7. Tan did product report card also. I never did them. But look at Pinecone, number 7. This is another get paid to test product site. Easy side hustle, queens, and they will send you guys full products, not samples. You receive full products from these sites. And just be open-minded when you are answering the questions. You must take the surveys. Check your spam folder after you sign up. They do not just start sending products. That's not how this works. They send the products based off of what you put on your survey, how you answer those questions. So if you are, Drea is saying, if you are not a smoker, you are a smoker. You smoke 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 packs a day. If you don't like Coke, oh, you love Coke. If you don't drink Pepsi, oh, you love Pepsi. You are a Pepsi drinker. You are Pepsi's #1 fan. So that's basically what she's trying to let you guys know. Hey, Fallon. Hey, Cherie. How are you, Queen? Hey, Vaughn. So, Vaughn, I've been putting links in the chat so you don't have to go and like Google it or anything like that. So just look in the chat. I'll repost it. I don't know if you caught it or not, but it'll say apartment mystery shop. Yep, some people do charge for resumes. That's true. Cherie says, yes, don't sleep on the focus groups. One tomorrow, 80. One next week, 175. Following week, 125. She letting y'all know, everybody. Congrats, Cherie. Sago is a good one to look at for focus groups. I'm not sure if this is the one that Queen Cherie is doing. If she wants to share the company, feel free. But Sago, respondent, user interviews, 17, 18, 41. Focus groups, easy side hustle money, everybody. $17, 18, 41. Focus groups. Take a look at the link in the chat. Time to fill up the basket. What are we doing? Separate email. Research. Sign up. That's all you got to do. We're not worried about no resumes. We're not thinking about no interviews. We're not thinking about no experience right now. Tarika said that's why we love two chicks. Thank you, Tarika. I appreciate that, Queen. Thank you so much. Celia said, laugh out loud. I love when Carl gets real. Raisha says, I can agree with you, Carl. You got to have multiple eggs because that one work from home job, it ain't good enough, everybody. That one job, if that's all you got, I feel sorry for you. I really do. I had one job. I got terminated, fired, making $400 to $4,500 a month. And that's all I had. That was my bread, biscuits, eggs, butter, pancakes, and toast until it was no more. And it can happen to you. You are not solidified in none of these companies. I don't care if you are permanent. So what? And what that mean? What does that mean? Oh, I'm permanent. They ain't gonna let me go. Yes, they will. So people got let go from Everrise. They thought they had a permanent job too. I'm here to tell you, nothing is permanent. I don't care if they say you're permanent. Again, 10 steps, 20 steps, 100 steps ahead of these companies, of these jobs. They lose contracts every day, all day. You don't know if it's a contract position. It could be a contract. They're partnered with multiple people are under their umbrella. They ain't going to tell you that, oh, this is a contract. You may find that out when they let you go. I'm just saying. Sometimes they have other projects. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes you have to wait for them other projects. You might not qualify for the other projects. So, side gig and side hustle. If you don't have any, now is the time to get you some. Miss B says, hey, everyone can do Survey Junkie. Win a gift card and get the chicken nuggets for free. She trying to let y'all know. Time to think outside the box. Survey Junkie. We have that one. Number 2 on the list is Survey Junkie. Earl says, thanks, everybody. He says, thanks, all. Me said, Carl really don't be messing with Mickey D. That wrinkle of your nose every time you mean, I don't. I don't eat fast food meats. I stop. It ain't good for you. First of all, it ain't good for me. You know how the little kids, they can eat it because they gonna jump around all day. If I eat it, child, blood pressure gonna shoot up. Be high. Lorraine says RGB and Market Force. They have pizza shops, everybody. You could be eating for free. Y'all know y'all finna watch the Super Bowl this weekend. Could be eating some pizza. Some free pizza. Presto Shopper, they have restaurant, like the dine-in restaurant shops. Market Force, I'm going to drop the link here. I think we get RBG also somewhere. Market Force, get paid to eat. See, it says, I don't know if anyone has ever mentioned this, but do some of the mystery shop sites or task-based sites have apps as well? Some of them do, Queen, yes. Janet says, no more bookshelf for her. All right, Queen. Okay, Faith. She says, thank you so much. I'm going to try that. Pretty Hair Jay says, I've been doing pizza shops too. The last one I did was Monday. So Jay, she just did a mystery shop pizza shop. Congratulations. Easy money, everybody. Thank you, my Wilkerson. My Wilkerson said, we are not paid actors. She says, Carl is telling you facts. We all make money in different ways to stay afloat. Amen, Queen, and thank you. Thank you, Zar. Zar says, you guys are blessings to folks. Thank you, Queen. Hey, Crystal. She says, hey, kings and queens, I've been applying on the jobs that you talk about since I got on here a couple of weeks ago. And thanks so much for doing this. All right, Crystal. Faye says, you are inspiration. You give us newbies hope. Thank you, Faye. Thank you so much. April says, hey, which company did Carl get hired by? I'm going to drop it in a second, Queen. Ace, I don't know what you're talking about with some scam and beware. What we being aware of? Is it something that you know that we don't know? Because we don't do scams over here, sir. I've never seen you before anyway. And if you keep on with that scam and beware, I don't know who you trying to warn, but they're going to block you. So Right says bank shops in ATH Power are good. iShop has banking. I'm going to put this up, Queen. Thank you, So Right. So Right trying to give y'all some information. Leonica says, congrats, Rising. Lorraine says, yeah, they just pop out whenever. Laugh out loud. Miss B says, congrats to all who have those eggs. Earl, you finna do Earl, you finna do Market Force, King? Lorraine says, I need to tell my sister about the get paid to pray. Yeah, y'all want to get paid to pray? Chat jobs, non-phone. I know some of y'all want the chat jobs. Some of y'all want the task-based sites. But the video that went up today, these are chat jobs, everybody. Non-phone. So we've been popping over here with the non-phone. I've been cranking them out. You missed the video yesterday. You missed a good one. First company over on that video I was hired with. And then I'm going to talk about a company in a few minutes that I was hired with within 24 hours. It is a non-phone, no interview, work when you want, no resume, no experience company. And to get paid to pray, everybody, it is a chat job. There are 4 more other chat jobs posted on the video. So y'all be sure to check it out. Give me a like and a share. I'm going to say OG Honeybee. Okay. She said, good evening. Good evening, Queen. Lorraine says she needs So Right, My Wilkerson, Leonica Meeks, Autism Mommy, Cynthia, and Earl to form a focus group to share some tips. Yeah, funny. Drea says, Carl, I had to chuckle at today's post. You give us it all. Faith chats to lonely men and the after dark. Thank you, Drea. I said, I know this is going to make some people laugh, but that's a real job, Queen. It really is a real job. It is a real job. Sid said, damn, Kurt, every time you do that, hey, you right there in the camera be making me think I'm in trouble. Like, dang, she really talking to me. She said, so you best believe I'm taking surveys, playing games right now. Ha, ha, ha. That's so funny. Y'all see what Queen Meek said about her hubby earned $300 last week on some games on EarnStar. And y'all still think if people ain't making money from the side gigs and the side hustles and playing some games. Earl said, tell the truth, Carl. Yep, I'm telling it, Earl. 300. And congrats to your husband, Meeks. It's good. Janice, thank you. She said, Carl, you should have been a motivational speaker or a life coach because you have it. So encouraging. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate that. I work for y'all. I'm just on her delivering the message. Hey, Miss Uncut. Raisha says she got 120, y'all. Sago, this is a focus group. And you can also, with Sago, they will let you test products also. Some people have gotten products from the company as well. 41 Sago, everybody. Focus group company, and you can test products. No problem, Miss Aunt Cut. She says, thanks for putting out the info. You're welcome. And so, right, she says, Lorraine, she is using Excel to track her shops. And she says, you can get paid using Echo Chat to research companies and tracking. Leonica says she's also using Echo, and I think I got Echo. Echo is the one that is similar to ChatGPT, so you guys can make money by asking Echo questions. Easy side hustle, non-phone, no interview. Pretty much can do this in your own time. In the meantime, in between time, just go sign up. Separate email. Echo, but sign up with your PayPal email because they pay out via PayPal. I think they got another way of paying out now, though, if I'm not mistaken. Crystal says, thank you so much for the egg on GigSpot. Just signed up, getting that egg in the bag. All right, Crystal. So Crystal came from behind the wall, and she just signed up, y'all, for GigSpot. We got to give it up to her. Congrats, Queen, on signing up. Okay, Lorraine says she signed up for Echo. Started working on Monday. Okay. Echo is in the chat. Easy side hustle. If you are using ChatGPT not paying y'all. Echo is just like ChatGPT. Same format, setup, and everything. Get paid. You can get paid for a lot of this stuff, but I know a lot of people didn't know that. But now you know. So look at the link in the chat so that you can be making money just like ChatGPT. Same thing. You ask it questions. It's a chat bot. Thank you, Fallon. So Rice says she's trying to be more consistent. You gonna get it? You're welcome, Janice. Thank you, Fallon. I appreciate that. She said the best YouTube channel for remote jobs and side hustles. Thank you so much. Miss B, she says, welcome to all of the new people. Meek says, Chat Desk is currently hiring. I think I got them on this link, Meek, for Canada, because we do get a lot of people from Canada. Canada, Spain, Poland, Italy, Netherlands, Mexico, and lots more. Not the U.S. right now. So Queen Kizzy, everybody, made $725. Today is just the 4th, and it is for this week off of Side Gigs and Hustles. So again, everybody in the chat, if you only have one remote job and that's all you got, I feel sorry for you. At any given time, that job can go down. It has happened to me before. And more than just once, but that was like the company that I worked for was DoorDash. Everybody knows who DoorDash is. When they first came to the scene, they had remote order placer positions. I was one of their order placers. Tan was one. And some other people worked for the company as well. We all were terminated. And again, I was bringing in over $1,000 a week just to place some orders for the restaurants or to the restaurants for their customers, their clients' customers. So at any given time, contracts end every day. I'm here to tell you, I've been working from home since 2006. And I've seen a lot of contracts end. So you have to be 100 steps ahead of the company. Side gig and side hustle, you do not have to do an interview. You don't need experience. They're not going to call you guys and say, hey, we need you to get on this computer today, log in and work. That's not how this works with the side gigs and the side hustles. These are quick hire companies, easy hire companies. So if you need money now because you got to pay your light bill, side gigs, side hustle have paid many light bills for these kings and queens in here. Is it Ulrich? Hey, Ulrich. Crystal says, I know I'm late. Yeah, you late, queen. MN, no, it is like ChatGPT. But you get paid. ChatGPT is not paying y'all to go on there and ask whatever question you're asking. Go to Echo and ask the questions so that you can get paid out. It is a bot. So you're just basically asking the bot questions as if it would ask ChatGPT, and you can get paid out. Non-phone, side hustle. Go and sign up. Link is in the chat. OG Honeybee Echo is doing PayPal, and I think they do Venmo. Look like I saw something else on there. Leonica says currently Echo pays out through Venmo, which has partnered with PayPal, but they do have gift cards they coming out with soon. Okay. Hey, Sherry. How are you, queen? Me says she had to log out of RWS for the night. I'm too cold. My joints hurt. Had to jump under my heated blanket. Even my head is covered. Y'all see this? Earl said tomorrow he's going to get paid to eat at Five Guys. Get paid, food free. It just don't get no better than that. So again, if you're someone that likes to go eat the fast food, or you got the kids that want the McDonald's, they want the Wendy's, they want them chicken nuggets, you better stop going for free. You better go sign up for this easy mystery shop side hustle so that you can be making money off of going to the McDonald's, the KFC, the Zaxby's. My little tiny roommate, she loves Zaxby's. Now, I haven't seen her. It's been weeks because we've been stuck in the house. Sign up to Market Force. Get paid to go to McDonald's. Get paid to go to Sunny. Get paid to go to Wendy's and Taco Bell. Ain't no sense in leaving that money on the table. Earl gonna get paid tomorrow to go to Five Guys. It sure says week 1, $378.50, and it's only Wednesday. We got this, kings and queens. It sure is another queen, everybody. Recently came over here, started on her side hustle journey. Week 1, today is just the 4th, $378.50. Still got the rest of the week to make some money, y'all. Congratulations. Time to change the mindset. Okay, Lorraine, I'm going to look forward, queen. Autism Mama said you can make the side hustles work. Create that spreadsheet. This will allow you to see where you are making the most income. Queen so right. She says, Earl, my daughter loves the Five Guys shops on Market Force. Y'all like to eat Five Guys? Y'all better go sign up to Market Force so you can be eating for free, girl. What are you waiting on? Fallon, it's several that do, but Ellis is the one that I have the link for. I think like I said Gig Spot, they've seen apartment shops on their site. Don't know if everybody though will have the exact same shops. I'm not sure, Queen. Thank you, Kathleen. She says, thank you for all the gems that you are dropping. You're welcome, Queen. And I'm finna get to the jobs in a second, y'all. Fallon, I don't know if you saw So Rice's response, but I'll put it up here. Thank you, Fallon. Hey, Pretty in Pink. Pretty in Pink says, hey, everyone, Prolific was great while it lasted. They placed me on hold and then rejected my appeal. What they say was going on, Pretty in Pink? She says, what's the next best survey site? Try Cloud Research. They are just like Prolific. And then look at maybe the online jurors. Prime Opinion. A lot of people say that's a good survey site too. Queen of the Bronx. It might be you, Queen. Okay, Meeks, good. Amber says, I just signed up for Prolific and I'm on the wait list. I'm excited for surveys that pay more than 50 cents. All right, Queen. Continue to check your email. They may get back to you quick. Somebody here said they heard back in like 3 days. Oh, your internet went down, Earl? Okay. All right, Stephanie. Make that money, Queen. Stephanie says she got 427 on Best Play so far this month. Hey, we got the clap on that 427. She says she hoped they sent her some toilet tissue and some paper towels. It's ridiculous to pay $50 for toiletries. Queen of the Bronx said, I got sound now. Okay. Hey, Kim. She says, hey, Carl, finally catching you again. Kim from Memphis. Welcome, Queen. Tammy says, truth tea, I just paid like $60 at Costco. Okay, MN says, I've been working with Playo, which I got from this channel for over 6 months. Congrats. Angela says Sago is one that I do and can pay from 125 to 200. Focus market research. Go ahead now. No, Amber, it is not a survey site. Chat GPT. Fallon, I do understand that, Queen. Tammy said these companies don't care. They don't. Queen of Bronx says that is true. I worked at a call center, but did not know it was only a 3-month assignment. Yeah, sometimes they not gonna tell you until it's time for you to go. So Right says she really love to work when you want. Don't need to request vacation days. Yep. Nope. You don't have to. Face it, you're exactly 100% correct. So many changes so quick, and there goes my 8 to 5 job. Cam says, any advice on being picked for focus groups? Is this in person or remote? Cam, is up to you, Queen. I think on responded and user interviews, you can pick if you want to do the ones that's remote or in person. They give you that option. Now I've done both. I've done the ones in person and I've done the ones from home. The only thing about, I think for me, the pro, I guess a pro and a con. The online ones, they didn't pay us like right then, but the in person, they're gonna hand you the envelope and that your money gonna be in the envelope. That's how the ones that me and Tan have done. That's how they did us. They paid us right then after we did the focus group. They said, "Here you go," and I walked on out the door. Had my money right then. Or if it was a gift card, the gift card was in the envelope. And sometimes, Queen, we've done some to where we made it to the focus group and they didn't even need us, but they still handed me that envelope on the way out the door. I was there probably 15 minutes. I went to a couple of them that did that. They had too many people, and they do that because sometimes people don't show up. So by the time I got there, everybody was there, and they were doing like men and women and different ethnicities. So they had enough people. The lady called me to the side. She said, "Carl, I'm sorry, but you won't be able to do the survey." I said, "Oh, that's okay." She said, "But we still gonna pay you though." Girl handed me the envelope. I said, "Thanks." Walked right on out that door. 15 minutes in and out. I think it was $100 what they was paying. One time it was 100. I think the second time it may have been like 75. Yeah, something like that. Autism Mama said that would be a great idea. She says we could link up for sure and discuss our side gigs and hustles. ES says, "Hi, I am new to your channel, located in Georgia." Gary, everybody hires in Georgia. 98% of the companies hire in Georgia. Welcome to the channel, ES. So just look around, take your time, check the beginner friendly list. Not sure exactly what type of remote job you're looking for, but we do post a lot of different remote jobs on the channel. We do all types. Sometimes we'll do healthcare. Sometimes, right now, we've been kind of focusing on non-phone because a lot of new people, a lot of our OGs, that's what they want. The majority of the people want a non-phone job. So we've been kind of focusing on non-phone jobs. I have been here and there popping in like phone jobs. We do have a second YouTube channel. If you are not subscribed, hop on over there and check us out. It is Two Chicks with the Side Hustle 2.0. But yeah, a lot of our queens are stay-at-home moms, and they're looking for the no phone, non-phone, the work when you want company. So I've been trying my best to go and find them and put them here on the channel. So let me drop the beginner friendly queen. If you want to take a look at these. And anybody else in here that's a beginner, take a look at the link in the chat. Those are beginner-friendly companies. You're welcome, Amber. I'm going to put the question up here. Heather, this happened to somebody else. Can't remember what they said, though. But I'm going to put it up here, Queen. So Queen Heather, if you guys can help her out, she's having issues with Prolific, saying that she's using a VPN. And I know this happened to several of the other queens. Leonica says DoorDash was her bread and butter from home, my first working home job in 2015. So Leonica was someone else that worked at DoorDash. Money Make Addiction, no, that was Meeks. She was letting us know that they are hiring for Mexico. Hang on, let me see. I was just reading what she had typed. I didn't know that they had Mexico on there though. But hang on, Money Make Addiction. I'm gonna go and find the link for Chat Desk. Now, when you get ready to go and apply, it'll say the opportunity is not available and click here. So just click there to see the other opportunities. William says, if you ask Echo questions in depth, the rating increases quickly. Heather Queen Denise says that she had to call her internet service provider to change her setup on their end. And she says, good luck. Thank you, Queen. Reba, hey, Reba. She says, good evening, kings and queens. She says, Carl the goat and all the queens and the kings. One of my eggs fell out of my basket. She said, I had to wake up and throw it back in. Pillar A, Sago, Ingu, Survey, Llama. Yes, I'm late. Cloud workers. Congrats to everybody. It's funny, Queen. And Queen Reba, everybody, she is 71. She's one of our older queens, but she does have a lot of eggs in her basket. And congrats, Queen. Hey, Tequila. She says hello. And Heather says, thank you, Denise. She'll try to call them. Queen Lorraine says she did Five Guys mystery shop for dinner last Wednesday. Earl hadn't eaten at Five Guys in over 10 years. All right. Lavora, have you seen any other companies that I've been dropping in the chat? Thank you, Reba, for the super sticker. Thank you. I appreciate that. Diamonds, I love a late night live. So right says there are sometimes Panda Express shops in the iShop if you want something a bit healthier for a food shop. Thank you, Queen. So right. Diamond says I self-assigned 3 apartment shops, the easier ones without the bonus. I'll let y'all know how they go when I submit them. Okay. Go ahead, Diamond. Thank you, Lorraine, for answering Queen Lavora. So Lavora, Lorraine said Ellis RGB, Sinclair, and Market Force. Diamond says she got a focus group with Sego. All right. Next week. Okay, Queen. Y'all, look at y'all. So right, say I'm checking the online jury list and say Tenny said I signed up with Sego twice. They had me to start over twice. Should I complete? Yeah, try it from the computer, Tenny. Angela says they're both in person and virtual. Okay. Reba says, thanks, Carl, for keeping dessert on my table and groceries. Don't forget that light bill, so I keep getting these eggs. Janice says she heard from Prolific in one day. All right, Janice. Diamond says my Sego focus group assignment is in person. Okay. Lorraine said, let me see if I can get some. Angela says Sego sends you the money 6 to 8 weeks after the study, but a few years ago, I used to receive the envelopes at the office. Yeah. Jay says for the person who mentioned Prolific, if they said they did a thorough, and this is a good answer, investigation, she says, ask them what in particular caused them to reject your appeal. They did me like that until I asked. Thank you, Jay. ES says, okay, thank you so much. You're a blessing. Thank you, ES. I appreciate that. I work for y'all. Cam says, sorry, I had to finish up my report, but I didn't catch the answer to my question regarding my issue with the shopper ID email. So, Cam, I was asking, did you try to talk to maybe your scheduler to see if you could change the email? Now, that was my question for you, Queen. I don't know if you have or not. All right, Kim. She said, that happened to me. Prolific. It wouldn't move past that for about a month. And then all of a sudden it started working. I made about $100 so far. Go ahead, Queen. Congrats. Angela says, search for the VPN on your computer and disable it. And then restart your computer. Thank you, Angela. Cam says, not use my PayPal email for my side gigs because it's my main email. So the thing is, Cam, some of them don't like it when you don't sign up with their PayPal email. I don't know if they look at that as like fraud or something. I have no idea. So if the company pays through PayPal, it's best to sign up with their PayPal email. Now, you can go and get another PayPal if you want to do it like that. You can get another PayPal, different email, of course. Just get you another PayPal. If you don't want it all connected and tied to that one email. Because I get that. I mean, that's the main one. So you may not want it like that. But sometimes them companies be tripping when you don't sign up with that PayPal email, especially if that is how they are going to pay. Sometimes they'll say it and sometimes they won't. So the chat, it jumped. So now I got to scroll down to find where I left off at. Yeah, hang on, I'm coming. Okay. Hey, Blue Sky. Blue Sky says her browser may be causing this VPN. Can she try using Chrome or Explorer? So y'all giving some good answers in here. Thank you, Queen. Lorraine says, does anyone in here work for Steris in Ohio? Tara says, hi, I'm Mama Tara from Philly. First time live viewing Great Spirit. Welcome, Queen, from Philly. Leah Loveland says, good night, ladies. My eyes are heavy now. However, I'm still going to keep the live stream playing. See you all on Sunday. All right, Queen. I know I've been on here, y'all, almost 3 hours. I'm about to get off. I'm finna drop these jobs. We're gonna go over them, these companies, and then I'm getting off of here because I've been on here too long. We done went to 2 chicks after dog. I know this is what autism mommy over there, she love it. So y'all look at the chat. I am dropping the list of companies. The first company up on the link, I was hired with this company within 24 hours, and it is Babel Audio. Babel Audio, everybody, is the company. So with this one, they have 2 projects available, which you really can do either one. So they have the English generalist, and you are chatting to people. So it says open-ended chit chat between 2 people in English, you and somebody else. No roles, no script, just a natural conversation that can go in any direction. So if you work for the company Spout before, I think this is like Spout, where you were talking to somebody, you may be asking them, where are you from? If I were to come and visit your city, what are some things you like to do? Have you ever been to my city before? They probably don't want you talking about them. So don't talk about Babel. Just keep it off of Babel. And then the second one, this one pays the $60. Now the English one, the daily task limit is 5. They pay $17.50 an hour, but you can only do 5 tasks. Now, if you're talking to 5 people, $17.50, you do the math on that. If you staying on for an hour, $17.50 an hour, and 5 people, 5 hours, y'all do the math. The second one, I guess, is unlimited. They don't have a limit on here. It says unstructured video audio conversations between 2 people, like a casual coffee chat. This one pays $60 an hour, is what I see here on my dashboard. So y'all take a look at Babel. No experience, no resume, no interview. I just signed up, y'all, and went through the little prompts, the little steps. They emailed me back and say, hey, you approved. Congratulations. I was like, what? In 24 hours, y'all, I signed up. What's today? Wednesday. I signed up Monday. I heard back Tuesday. Within 24 hours, I was hired to do the projects. Easy money. What I say, 2026, we working on easy money. So y'all be sure to look at number 1 on that link. That's a good egg for y'all to get in the basket. And I think did I give y'all the right link? Let me make sure. Hang on. I think I might have gave y'all the wrong link. I think I did. Wait a minute. Let me make sure I gave y'all the right link. Okay, now I gave y'all the right one. So the second company is Biomatrix. They have a nursing invoice processor. This one, it says, let's see, hang on. The nursing invoice processor, you're responsible for timely collection of subcontracted or independent nurse invoices and nursing notes. They will review documents for conditions of payment, scanning notes into the system, submitting documents to the accounts payable for payment. Nursing invoice processor works to ensure the nurse invoice and the billing team processes reconciles and the bills accurately in a timely manner. They will work to ensure that the team is efficiently calculating, recording payments, communicating with the nurses or the nursing agency to determine problems or solutions regarding invoices. So basically, guys, you're processing invoices for nurses for that one. It might be a good one for somebody. Monday through Friday is the schedule, 8 to 5 is what I see here. Mercor, this is one that was brought to our attention a while ago. This one has a generalist writer. They're paying $35 to $45 an hour. So it says Mercor is collaborating with a leading AI lab on a large-scale supervised fine-tuning initiative designed to improve how advanced language models handle real-world questions. Training AI bots basically for this one. Work at your own pace. They don't do interviews. It says expected commitment 10 to 40 hours a week. Project-based engagement with potential for ongoing work. And this one, you do have to submit a resume. You got to submit a resume, complete a short form outlining your academic background and interests. Selected applicants will be invited to complete a brief sample task. We aim to follow up within a few days with the next steps. So y'all be sure to research these companies. The next one, Outlier has one training the AI bots in the finance department. And we've had several people to be hired with Outlier. And this one, let me see what the pay is. 30 to 40 an hour. You are training AI bots in the finance sector. And they do hire in a lot of different countries. So Canada, UK, Australia, New Zealand, Puerto Rico, the Netherlands, France, Ireland, Germany, Spain, Italy, Denmark, Finland, Sweden, Luxembourg, Switzerland, Colombia, Brazil, Norway, Argentina, and Mexico. So if you know somebody living in those other countries, y'all be sure to share this information. 11 Labs. This is another non-phone job. I think this one is part-time. I think all of them on here, come to think of it, is part-time, everybody. They have a transcription subtitling specialist. So you're basically transcribing. Let me see. And this one, you can work globally. I do see that on here. You're transcribing subtitles, dubs, audiobooks. They don't have the pay listed. I don't see the pay for that one. MLB. Now I have several on here from MLB. MLB is the Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball, everybody. There are 3 remote jobs on here for them. Part-time hours, non-phone. So they have a photographer, photo editor, and a data support coordinator. Chat desk is on here. Meeks was discussing them. And TELUS. We used to promote TELUS a lot. I have 4 non-phone, no interview, no experience for TELUS. The last 4, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Those 4, you do not need experience. You can work whenever you want to. They do not do interviews, everybody. So 12, 13, 14, and 15, TELUS. They have it's 4 different: content reviewer, is one. Data partner, biology, media search, and online data. Now, I take that back. The data partner, biology, I think that one you're going to need experience. But the other three, the content reviewer, the media search analyst, and the online data analyst, you don't need experience for those three. So y'all be sure to check these out. Make sure you get the first one in the basket. I was hired with that one 24 hours. Diamond, yep, you read on the scripts. That's it. That's all you do. Read the scripts. You're welcome, Money Make Addiction. You're so welcome. Reba be tripping me out. She said, please, ain't too proud to beg, like, and share, especially those who were still checking out your page, wondering. She says, you sure is doing a lot of shopping. You right. You need anything. Vaughn says, love your energy card. Gratitude for taking the time to be on here. You're welcome, Vaughn. I appreciate the love. Sharing these awesome detailed links. Thank you so much. Pillar 8. I got hired with Pillar 8. Y'all check out the video from yesterday. Kahel says, I'm a private teacher, but independent, not for an external company. Are you looking to still teach, Kahel? Or Kahel? I don't know if I'm saying it right or not. So right says, Diamond, she was nervous about them apartment shops. She says, just double check the guidelines and you'll be good to go. Faith says, these side hustles, you will be self-employed. Yes. All I know, Queen, is that if you make over a certain amount, you got to pay those taxes. And there are some things that you can write off, but I would say consult with your tax professional. Cam, I would say get another PayPal, Queen. If you don't want to just do all of that and go PayPal, get you an email, set a different email, and attach it to that PayPal. So you would need a new email, new PayPal, Queen. Okay, Amber. So Amber says, thanks. I guess I'm late to Echo, but I signed up and I have 102 points now. They have surveys, aka questions, super easy. Well, congrats, Queen, on the points. Congrats to you. Reba says, Queen Diamond, you will hear back from Pillar 8. They usually get back within a couple of hours. I was denied twice because I was recording, but they didn't hear my recording. I applied again and I was good. Why Try to Be Me says you can add multiple emails. See, I didn't know that. Thank you, Queen. I thought it was one email per PayPal account. That's something new for me. Diamond, you got a question, Queen? So Rice says, Cam, you're welcome. I did the same thing with my main email when I started the side hustle, and eventually I got a few more emails, another PayPal. Yeah. Queen of the Bronx says, thanks for all the eggs and advice. Good night. Thank you, Queen, for stopping by. Join us on the next one. Cam, like, really? I got to look into this. See, I didn't know that either. Diamond, did you get the answer, Queen, about Pillar 8 where you're just reading the scripts? Well, I Try to Be Me said 1 PayPal, 5 link email address. Oh, okay, girl. Go ahead. Go ahead. Why Try to Be Me? Teach us something, girl. Go ahead, music said 2 chicks out the dog. Yeah, it's wild, Queen. That's a wild one. She said, I'm here for it. You're welcome, Tara. I appreciate you, Queen. Thank you so much for joining. All right, Earl. Thank you, King. Earl, you stuck it out. You ain't leave me tonight. Thank you. Diamond says the scripts they have on the dashboard, or do they assign you? Pillar 8, you have to hit record, Queen, and they'll just give you scripts. And you just continue to read the script. Good night, Earl. Thank you, King. Y'all don't forget to like the video. Yep, Czar's Babel. I'm sorry, Babel audio. Teresa Leonica says you can record on the phone. I've never tried to do mine on the phone. I've always done mine for Pillar 8 on the computer, Teresa. So I don't know about the phone. I didn't know you could do it from the phone. Reba says, I was wondering about that. I applied, but I was curious. Yep. Babel audio, everybody. Good side hustle egg. Especially that $60, girl. I'm finna try to do this $60. They gave me a $5 task. I didn't sign up for it, but I'm gonna try to see what's up with it tonight. Oh, okay, Nadia. Nadia says, Carl, I have a male Chicago friend. I recommended the MLB remote jobs to him. He applied for 2 of the vacancies. Well, keep us posted, Queen, and thanks for sharing. Hopefully he heard back. You're welcome, Ayana. Angela, you are so welcome. You're welcome. Hey, Alex, I didn't know you were in here. You're welcome. Oh, it's K.A. Hail me. Okay. Reba says she didn't know either. Thank you, Teresa. Appreciate that, Queen. So, Clarence, they pay you to your direct deposit to your bank account. They add up the credits, whatever scripts that you do, they just add the credits up. But the credits, of course, when it comes out, it's money. So you're not actually getting paid in credits. Thank you, Diamond. I appreciate that, Queen. Hey, the relaxation. Yeah, I'm live, Queen. About to go. I've been on here. I done put in 3 hours tonight, y'all. Teresa said, love when the credits turn into money. Yes, we do. Thank you, Queen. The relaxation. She said, I love the 2 chicks out the dog. How long ago, Nadia? Because I just did it Monday. And did you do all the steps? Don't skip the steps. Do all the steps for Babel. Everything they ask you to do, finish the steps. It might make a difference. I don't really know. I just got on there, applied, and went through all the steps. And I got the email yesterday. The spreadsheet, Reba. Leonica, you applied to Babel last. Did you go through all the steps? Okay. Thank you, the relaxation station. Yeah, I came on late, so you might not have got the notification. I was waiting for Tan, thinking she was gonna come because she told me she was, but I think she on that boat and probably did not get the message. Okay, Leonica, I don't know. Try a different email, Queen. Just try a different email and try to sign up tonight. Lulu, she says, I'm late. Hi, everybody. What is Babel Audio? So Babel Audio is the one I just was hired with, Queen, where you are chit-chatting. You got to chit chat to somebody and they're recording the conversation. So just like talking to one of your friends about anything. One of the tasks pays $17.50 an hour, but they only give you 5 a day. But if you stay, I mean, hey, $17.50 an hour. I think we all can talk to somebody for an hour, right? I mean, I know I can. If I can come on a live and do 3, I'm pretty sure I can talk to somebody for 1 hour. And then the other one, it doesn't say that it's limited. The other one pays $60 an hour. And you can work, because they got a video on there that you guys will see. It may be on YouTube because it is a YouTube video, but I was listening to it yesterday, and the gentleman that was doing the video, he was like, you can just come on here and just work whenever you want. Like, they have work. So I feel like it might be a good one, y'all. Mix, you funny. Mix, I fell asleep and woke up and you still on her. This heated blanket put me to bed, y'all. Lorraine says, did you do I did all of them, Lorraine. I just did them all. Whatever they put in front of me, I just did them. I just went through the steps. Like, once I was done, hit the next, went on to the next one. Again, I don't know if they make a difference or not. I'm not sure. Like, are they looking at some? I don't know. That I don't know. Lisa says, thank you. Lula says, thank you. T says, thank you so much, Curl and Chat. Good night, Two Chicks fam. I have to have these kids up at 5:30. Well, good night, Queen T. Thank you. Thank you, Faye, for the super sticker. I appreciate you, Queens, tonight. So, right there, Reba, do you use MS Office or the Google Workspace? Reba says, I'm so glad you explained that, Curl. Okay. Lorraine says, never mind, Curl, the optional links. Oh, for Outlook. Okay. Alex says, 2 chicks with a side hustle gang. Let's get this money. Cam says, I'm learning so much on here. Thank you, Queens. No problem, Cam. Y'all teach us stuff too. We learn stuff because, we don't know everything. So we've learned a lot from you guys as well. Thank you, Zara. Keep your head up, Zara. I'm praying that you get several eggs, work from home jobs in your basket, Queen. It's going to be okay. Yonica said, Nadia and Diamond, I will be on the lookout for y'all email. So right says, Reba, it will be Google Sheets. All right, y'all. I'm finna get on off of here. If you missed the link, I'm going to repost it here in the chat. Thank you, Leonica. Thank you, everybody, for joining me on this live stream tonight. If I'm not doing none tomorrow, if I do decide to come back on here, I might come back on here. But it won't be this late, though. I don't think it'll be this late. But I may try to come back on here. Again, I don't know what happened with Tan. I guess I got to send the SOS for her. But y'all take care and have a wonderful night. And I will see you guys on the next line. Bye, everybody. Share